like your NK hoodie.
No, that's not NK.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
And you know what? You can bring it up because it's to be there too. See, I couldn't do NBC because NBC is controlled in the thing by somebody else. It'd have been a problem.
Nothing but.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
What?
God damn, you just a fucking sex fiend.
It's just an idea.
It was crazy. I think I'm a sex fiend.
Start.
I fuck every goddamn chance I get, but
start
you be on some.
Start a porn side hustle and call it Nothing But Cock.
Maybe I can put whatever I want on my platform. That's the difference between me and Zeus and other platforms. Can't nobody stop me from doing whatever I want to do.
Oh yeah.
Well, I spent the time to build it out. Yeah.
Wack 100 in charge.
Yeah, my team over there at Dystopia built. It's taken a couple months, but they building me out a platform that's crazy. I've been full control. I can attach all kind of shit to merch shops, whatever.
Yeah, you better have your business in order for this Blueface fight, because if you don't, I could see things getting a little rocky.
Okay, that's crazy you said that.
Yeah?
Because your name just came up, because I'm going back and forth with them about certain terms.
Uh-huh.
And they said, well, ask Adam.
Ask Adam what?
Because they form a payment. I said, yo, bro, I don't fuck with that. I do wires.
Wait, they said to ask me what, though?
Because they were like, ask Adam, it's easy the way they pay.
How do they pay?
They talking about they do some crypto shit.
Oh, yeah. Getting paid in crypto is great.
Yeah, so.
Well, I mean, really, it's the same shit.
I mean, really, it ain't. Because shit, I don't trust that shit. That's why I never fuck with it.
Well, they'll send you a little test payment first.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it. I mean, my whole thing, as soon as it hit, I got to convert it and send it where it got to go.
But you can do that. As soon as you get it sent to your Coinbase, you can convert it into dollars, send it to your bank account.
Yeah, crazy. So, but what you mean by, you had some problems?
No, I'm just saying, if Blueface, let's say he didn't get paid appropriately for the little reality show that you guys shot, maybe that's one thing, but not getting paid for a fight, you better have that money in order.
First of all, Blueface got paid for talent on a reality show.
Okay, that's good.
And what he didn't know, right, he knows now, is Blueface is a partner of the overall platform with a nice, hefty percentage.
Oh, well,
yeah, that's what I did.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I do. He ain't asked for it. He wasn't expecting it. So not only his reality, whatever happens in that, and whatever the day comes where it's time to sell, he gonna get his cut. So that's what I do. So when people question this, that, and that, and other, the people I do business with, I always overdo for underdo.
Okay.
So yeah, he got paid his talent.
Okay.
He also got a bag for the Swaggy P fight.
Uh-huh.
And I made him a overall partner. So whether he's working or not, he still get his cut.
Oh, that's good. But I mean, the big news is that I just did an interview with Rooga, who is now facing off with Blueface, which personally I'm very excited about. Chicago, LA. We're gonna find out.
No. What we not doing is we not let the Kane tonight do that. This is not Chicago, LA. This
is a fighter from Chicago and a fighter from LA. So in a way,
no, it's not. Okay. If anything,
we're not trying to start a war.
No, if anything, let's start off with all the things it could be. Two rappers. Ruga's a rapper, right?
He's a rapper.
Blueface is a rapper, right?
Yes.
Okay, two black men. They're both black men, right? And one happens to be from one state, other from another state.
Exactly. So you named a couple of things that they have in common, but then the thing that is different is where they're from, and we're going to find out who's the best.
No, it's not about who's the best. Ruga is a representation of Ruga.
I like when you say it with a hard R.
And Blueface is a representation of Blueface.
And Schoolyard Crip.
Now.
And Los Angeles.
That's a fact. But this is a situation where it ain't no beef because everybody was turning down getting in the ring with Blueface. Mm-hmm. Right? It came down to, actually, you know who was supposed to have been?
Who?
A-Verb.
A-Verb. Who is that?
A-Verb. He's a battle. You don't know A-Verb?
It sounds kind of familiar, actually.
A-Verb is a legendary battle rapper. A-Verb like 6'2", 6'3", about 200 pounds. So when everybody was turning around, I called Verb in the morning. He like, shit, fucking Wack, I'm game. It's only 2 weeks. I sent his name in. Then the other dude doubled back with Rooga. And I had to remember, that's when I called you. I couldn't remember who he was. I didn't even remember he pulled up on me at the Fresh Out of Love, the reality show.
Okay.
With King yelling 607 up. I didn't remember it.
Well, you want to know who Rooga initially started speaking to Brand Risk about was Fabio Foreign, because I don't know if you caught wind of that. They had a whole little beef, and he wanted to fight him on the card.
Fabio was supposed to fight Blueface.
Oh.
That was a month and a half ago.
And would you say that he ducked it?
He's saying, well,
Fabio.
The word I got is he didn't want to. I guess he didn't have enough time to get ready, or I don't know. I offered him a significant amount of money that was greenlit by Aiden. Actually, the first fighter was supposed to have been Fabio.
Yeah.
That was who it was supposed to be.
Well, I mean, according to Rooga, when Aiden Ross and them tried to reach out to Fabio Foreign, Fabio wasn't feeling it. Which, I mean, maybe part of it was the fact that they didn't have enough time to get ready, but that seems like a pretty consistent thing with all these Brand Risk fights, is that I only had 2 weeks.
I mean, you talking 3
got 2
rounds.
weeks.
You talk about 3 rounds and 3 minutes, like 9 minutes, whatever, 12 minutes, whatever the shit
Still.
is. I
doubt Fabio Foreign's been doing a lot of boxing training, so probably he's not really ready.
You know, it ain't a lot of these rap. You got to remember, we implemented and introduced boxing to Blueface's overall situation.
Business plan, yeah. I mean, he's the first big rapper, or really rapper of any significance.
Yeah, we done been out the country
this.
fighting and all that. Like 4 or 5, I got at him, told him, hey, he like, shit, let's give it a try. Called my man Speedy. You know what I mean? My man Speedy. Speedy's, I always get, I don't know if he's Armenian, Persian, but he know who he is. Real close friend of mine, real serious individual, guy that was responsible for a decade keeping Scott Storch right.
Okay.
And Speedy referred me to the trainer, and when I put him with the trainer and they hit it off, it was cool. And, that chemistry was there. So it made because if Blueface wouldn't have been feeling the trainer, he wouldn't have kept showing up. Right. Straight up. He was like, wouldn't have showed up. So he kept showing up, and then that's just where it went. So we've been to UK, we done been Tampa, Thailand, we done been a few places.
But the significance of Rooga and Blueface is that this is probably the first time that two known rappers, not to mention 2 rappers who are actually from the streets, who are really from their neighborhoods, etc., are willing to actually get in the ring, which a lot of rappers have talked about it. Really, like almost every rapper has lyrics about how they can beat somebody up, how tough they are. This feels like an amazing development, because I think it's going to open the door for other rappers who have been scared to actually do this.
11 years ago, the first agreed upon celebrity rap boxing match.
Soulja Boy and Chris Brown.
No.
Oh.
No, that was the second one I did. Oh. The first one ever, actually that was the third one. The first one ever was Game and Gucci Mane.
Insane.
Me and Coach K was managing, this before QC, Coach K was managing Gucci Mane at the time.
That would have been horrible for Gucci Mane's legacy.
No, you don't remember when Gucci said he'll whoop any rapper's ass? Oof. Right? I believe it was like this 2013, 14-ish, I think right around Jesus Piece. And Game was like, Gucci, you my homie, but you can't whoop my ass.
People might not necessarily know this from just seeing him on camera, but Game is a very intimidating, large human.
He's 6'5", and his focus is there. Gucci was serious. He went and built a whole ring at his house to
Gucci
train.
is more of a normal-sized human being.
But this is back. We dealing with the burnt-out Gucci Mane back
pre-clone.
Yeah, we not dealing with this calm dude, right?
Yeah.
And everything was cool until the medical.
Right.
And the medical is what didn't allow the fight to happen.
Wait, Gucci couldn't pass medicals?
Yeah, Gucci had something going on at that time.
Oh yeah,
and he couldn't pass.
He was chugging lean.
He was serious. Listen, Gabe. Everybody was serious. Money was on the table. It was Debs. It was a nice amount of money, 7 figures both ways, and it was gonna go down. And then the next one was Ray J and Fabulous. Ray J called out Fabulous. Right. And then after that situation, 50 Cent instigated in Vegas. And then came the Soulja Boy, Chris Brown. So, we kind of been trying to do this for a minute.
It's crazy, though, that all right, there's so many rappers and famous rappers with a career, loser rappers who fell off 10, 20 years ago. Most of the rappers throughout the history of rap are broke, or at the very least, close to broke.
Yeah.
Them boxing makes so much sense. It is shocking that it really hasn't fallen into place yet. But in this situation, you do have, this is why it works. You got Rooga. Rooga has his own music career, but I would say that he's making most of his money from writing for other rappers at this point. Blueface has his successful rap career, but I would say he's making a lot of money from shows, from streaming on Twitch, from boxing. Shit, yeah. So he's diversified. If Blueface were to take a big old L, I think he could handle it.
Ain't gonna happen.
He would be able to weather it.
Check this out.
That's what I'm saying. Them fighting makes sense because they're not solely rappers.
This helps Rooga. And
it is. I told Rooga if he wins, Rooga.
No, we ain't talking about.
I told Rooga that if he wins, a star shall be born.
He is not gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why it helps Rooga. For one, he had the heart to step in the ring 2 weeks in advance.
True.
2, Blueface really don't know him because I had to send him his Instagram.
Right.
So he really ain't got no ill feelings towards him.
Yeah.
So he gonna beat him, but I don't think he gonna beat him up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think he's going to do it with the same animosity that he might approach somebody else.
Yeah, unless Rooga get in there and he get a good one in and piss him off. Because you know to date, I've never heard Blueface raise his voice. To date, I didn't see him mad. I didn't see him upset. I've never heard him raise his voice. So what I think if he get in there and pop him, like the white dude did, the one to fight you in the UK, Blueface got in there, was dancing, and he got off one. And Blueface commenced to whooping his ass. I don't think he really wanted to. I think he was just going to go in there, because he's not a bully type dude. He was just going to go in and win the fight. But when he got in there and popped Blueface, something
off in his head. I've had that one saved to watch. I haven't watched it in a while. But yeah, I mean, I think it's honestly going to be a great fight. I'm very, very excited for it. I will be heading down there 100%. But we did see Blueface take some damage while sparring the other day. He's got a nice little cut under his eye. How you feel about that one?
Well, he's been, he doubled up. You know, he was running 6-round spars.
6 rounds.
He doubled it up to 6.
That's insane.
No, he was running 3-round spars. He doubled it up back-to-back 6s. So he's been running 12s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Floyd called me the other day. He said he wanted to come out when he come to LA. He wanted to get in there with him because you know him and Blue had a 5-minute round thunder.
Which I think a lot of people saw that back in the day, and that was the first time they were like, "Oh, maybe Blueface is for real," because he looked decent in there with Floyd.
Floyd got in there, playing with him, and Blue got to letting them long ass arms go and them jabs go, and caught him a couple. Floyd. So what Floyd did is the round was supposed to have been over at 2 minutes. He stretched it to 5 minutes and then gave him a minute break and made him get back in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, he got cut, but we got enough time for him to heal up.
Okay, that's good.
He'll be all right, man.
I'm excited for that, but you know who else? I'm starting to feel like it's not going to happen.
What?
Crip Mac on the same card.
Well,
it was being discussed.
Who was he supposed to fight?
They were throwing around a few different names. Super Hot Fire was one of them. That was really the only one. Actually, they got on the phone with me or basically telling me that they thought that Rooga was a bigger name than Crip Mac. And I'm sitting there thinking like, no, absolutely not.
No,
but
I think overall, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Crip
Mac ain't fighting Blueface, though. That ain't happening.
I mean, but
I shut that down a long time ago.
Why? Why would you turn that down?
Well, I shut it down the first time because of the dummy, right? Because I put the money. I was going to go out. He told me he wanted 25,000. I'm going to give you 100. Who's
the dummy?
The dude, the little crackhead dude, ODM Slim.
Okay, I don't think
so.
He's
What happens is, I didn't know Crip Mac. Big Bruce from Compton Crip called me, right? Me and Bruce go back to juvenile hall, 12 years old.
Okay.
And he like, I'm over with Crip Mac, man. You know, he wanted this, that. And you know, they say you doing some boxing. Like, I said, yeah, I just was watching him on the YouTube. It's like COVID and shit. I didn't really know who Crip Mac was, right? But I'm watching him. I said, yo, the fact that I can listen to this dude with all this language and the shit was entertaining, I thought he was a funny dude, like in a good way, right? So I said, look, man, I'll tell you what. He like, man, I rap. I said, I don't want to fuck with you on your rap. I'm going to give you the boxing match. I'm going to give you 100, not the 25. But I want to manage you as a comedian, right? I was going to put him on Wild 'N Out, get him out like that, and get him going. Call Mike Epps and all the people I knew because I thought it'll work. I still today think Crip Mac on stage as a comedian he will get filthy rich. It's nothing like him.
I think being a comedian requires a level of mental organization that I'm kind of skeptical that Crip Mac could do.
No, well, I was gonna put a writer with him for an intro and an outro. The rest, just let him be him.
Oh, a writer, yeah.
For intro and outro.
Might be good.
So I go to Miami, and at the time, this is when Rick Rock was doing skits with him. Swaggy P, we gotta answer this.
Okay.
Hey, bro, we live, bro. Everybody is calling my people. Your trainer's calling, talking, saying crazy shit, talking about he ain't training and they think he pull out. We live on No Jumper. I'm like, let me call, bro.
Worry about that.
All right,
I ain't worried about that.
so you still all in?
Man, I was, of course, we're still back in there.
All right, okay, this your trainers. They saying you over there eating sloppy joes and In-N-Outs and all kind of shit. I don't know. Tommy double chili cheese fries. So that's why I said, I think bro would call me. We got a great relationship. I think he'd call me if anything changed. So we still on.
Oh, yeah, we still cracking, for sure.
All right, well, we going to go out here and do a tune-up fight with Rooga on the 14th out here. You be able to watch it, and you can use the tape to train.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Hey, Nick.
Who y'all fighting?
Yo, Nick, I'm going to be ringside with carrots and peanut butter for when you inevitably hit the canvas.
Munchie B ain't going to be there because the peanut butter, that causes a rift. But listen, I'm going to send you the tape.
For sure.
All right, bro. So
I disavow that, Munchie.
no, you can't do nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's been on several occasions, and you ain't crazy to where I have nothing to do with the fucking conversation, and dude finds a way to say some disrespectful shit.
That's true. I called him out on that many times.
And I don't call in fucking with nobody. None of that shit.
Okay.
You ask me, bro, stop fucking with the other guy. So I have. I could, but I don't. But some way he finds a way to just, the conversation be about some other shit. Yeah, like Wack 100. Like, God damn.
Whack derangement syndrome.
That's crazy.
Relatively common out here in
I
LA.
wonder if this nigga see me in his dream.
You're Voldemort.
That's crazy.
The Voldemort of Los Angeles.
I never met the dude, but he go to jail. Rick Rock calls me. I'm in Miami. Never forget. He like, Wack, Crip Mac in jail. I said, okay. Well, what's that? They ain't got no bail. Could you help? He said, but he out on the double bail already. So when I called my attorney, my bail bondsman, he checked. He like, dude, got a double bond. Wack, you got to put a property up, right? So I always keep like a dummy property in case I got to put something up like that for somebody outside if they go wrong. So I'm like, all right, no problem. Go get him. And I think I went to social media because he was already up. And I said, I'm going to go get Crip Mac or whatever. And dude I guess he told Crip Mac something crazy while he was in jail. Next thing you know, Crip Mac started talking crazy about me and it fell apart. When all I was doing was trying to help. The Crips called me to help. So I don't know. I didn't know ODM, so let me know who he was. I knew Rick Rock was working with him and Big Bruce. And then Crip Mac started talking crazy, and it probably wasn't on him. They told him, fed him some poison. I'm gonna be real. That's why I don't hold that against him.
Right.
They probably told him, yeah, that nigga Wack, such and such. And then he gonna go into his custard talk and all this shit. And that's what. And that's
the problem with trying to do business with gang members is that quite often there's a bunch of knuckleheads who are broke as a joke around them, and they get in the way of making serious business happen. And
business.
I'm not saying that that's the
Serious
case with Crip Mac.
You at the table with me.
We're doing fair business.
No business.
Fair.
Business.
Fair.
And I got a lot of questions for Crip Mac. I got to sit down with him one day because I'm confused. I seen this damn thing the other day, and it was saying he grew up in Ontario. He went to like a military school, and then he went to Houston, and then he was like a regular dude. I think he was from something else, and something happened, whatever. So I don't know.
I never heard that he was a regular dude.
He was regular. They say he was a regular dude.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just went to. You seen that documentary?
Oh, the old Swamp Stories one?
I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, and I didn't know where the transformation happened at.
Well, okay. He was 60s, got put off at some point. I'm not 100% sure why. This is what was alleged. And then I think went to Texas and then came
He
back.
was 60s where? Out here?
Out here, yeah. And then he basically, it didn't work out. I think he got sent to Texas for a little while. Then he came back and ended up being from 55th Street.
Oh, he still kept a neighborhood, I guess. So
Yeah,
shit.
consistent.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about your brother. You know what I mean? I do know, and I hope he's sharpen up on this. I've seen him be easily misled. Like somebody would be like, nah, because dude thought I was trying to manage him, which I wanted to do some comedian shit.
I have seen people be able to get in his ear over the years, but with me, he's always kept it real, and like anything negative that people have said about me to him has seemingly like never really
because he's gotten to know you.
Yeah.
I've never met him. I've never been in his presence. So
Doesn't seem to.
and I've never had nothing against him. All his attacks was people telling him some shit, which I think he said, oh, you told people his first and last name. I think Odium Slim today will probably look at that and say that's some bullshit. Once you become a public figure on any level, like your first and last name, that's.
But so you tell me, are you worried about him getting sent back? Obviously, you're not like worried because you don't barely know him. But part of his probation is that he's not allowed to gangbang. He gets out of jail immediately. Neighborhood Crip, 55th Street.
No.
He's Crip walking.
His clause probably says he can't be around gang members.
And that's what he said. He said as long as he's not hanging out in that area and being around 55th Street gang
he
members.
Can't be around gang members. Listen, Blood, Paru, Crip, Cuz, all that's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't using it in a threatening way, he's good. But that's probably a great thing. I think his balance right now, from watching a little you guys' interview, is he has a child.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's bringing him back to reality on a consistent basis. I think that's what's going to keep his head on straight.
Yeah, that's I believe that's part. And I'm going to send him some. I don't know how old his child is. I don't know.
It's about to turn 2.
Oh, she's about to. Oh, so she was born right before he went.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I think his seriousness, and it looks like he's serious about that. I think that's and it takes something. My child is what curved me.
Yeah.
Like what y'all going through and what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
To kind of like grab you to say, hey, it's something more to life. So
I stopped doing drugs and then a year later decided to have a kid. So I kind of did it out of order. But once I stopped partying and going out and drinking and everything, I started to feel like, oh, maybe we should have a kid.
Well, I mean, it gets clear. Man, I had a long day today, bro.
What were you doing?
Bro, I left the crib at like 8 this morning. I had to go up to Napomo.
What's that?
Up to 101. It's way up there. It's like north of Santa Barbara, Pismo Beach area, I think.
3-hour drive?
Like 180 miles, 200 miles. Had to go up there, and somebody was losing their home. So I went up there to do that deal.
Went up there to do the jail felony? Squatting it?
No, they was losing their home. So, hey.
You ever see that clip?
From what they wanted? Nah, for what they wanted and what was in the home, they said, if you come tomorrow morning, you're serious, and bring us this, we'll sign the paper. And then I had to rush back down here I had to be in the 60s. Down there.
What are you doing down there?
I had a meeting down there.
With who?
We're buying it's a building down there.
Okay.
That we purchasing a building down there. So I'm one of the partners of the building. So you see, I said, bro, I'm gonna be 20 minutes. See where I was at? I don't know, Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah, you sent me your location. You were very excited to let me know where you were at. I didn't click it.
No, I was just letting you know, bro, because I didn't think I was bullshitting. I'm gonna be 20, 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
Ain't no freeways from there. I took the streets through Hollywood and just hit Barham and came on in. So it was a bit, right now I'm kind of like, I'm in that investors mode.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If it's something there and there's a lot of shit been coming at me, you have to, bro. You got to pick these little things up, because those things that keep you floating while other things are maturing.
I'm in content mode. I've been on camera like 8 hours a day
That's
for the whole
investment.
friggin' week.
That's an investment for you, bro.
Well, it's a little different though.
No, it ain't the same thing. Like,
when you buy a building and you hope somebody rents it, or you do business out of the building. That's a little different than making YouTube content and hoping that you can, turn a profit on a short-term basis.
Well, the building, I think I became a prospect for it because I had somebody that had a contract that fits the building. So they're like, Wack, we bring you in, you get your people to contract the building, we'll partner with you. So, You know, that's going to happen. That's all that's about. But other than that, been a lot of content floating around, a lot of federal paperwork being dropped.
Oh, yeah?
I think the AUSA, whatever you call them, they gearing up for this trial in May. They've been letting loose.
What trial?
The Big U trial.
Oh,
because
so
they've been letting loose all kind of documents.
This is going to be your Super Bowl.
Paperwork.
This is going to be you're going to be there outside the court every day, right?
No, we have 3 people out of the exposure that they attend the court. I don't go to courts unless it's my client or something I got to do.
Would you say that you're actually rooting against him, or are you pretending to be indifferent?
No, I ain't got nothing to do with what he got going on. Ain't no rootness. Nigga fighting the case.
If someone I hated was facing, potentially life in prison, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably be sitting there at home thinking like, yeah, get him.
Well, who says I hate him?
I mean, you've talked pretty nasty about him over the years.
What about said nasty? Now remember, I got this saying: the truth can never be considered disrespect.
And I inherently disagree with that. But that being said, because a lot of times the truth is disrespect.
No, the truth is the truth. It can't be like
your truth can be disrespectful.
Your truth is your truth.
Okay.
If a motherfucker say, the little dude, what's this little motherfucker you just had over here? The clip's going crazy.
Oh, Dean the Great.
Now, me, because I with your wife, like I respect her. That coming out of my mouth, it would be disrespectful, right? Although there's some truth to it. But this is a dude, when you doing a back and forth, he said the truth. You got mad. I don't know why you got mad. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, you kind of
greenlit everything.
You got to view the full 40-minute argument in context to understand. Because like, from the very beginning, I'm trying to do a normal interview. I'm trying to just talk to him about being from Florida, et cetera. And the whole time he's just being a gooner and just talking about my wife the whole time.
Oh, the whole time. See, I didn't see all that. I just saw that.
And see, the thing about him, I don't know if you know this, but he's been viral over the last couple of weeks because there's this other Twitch streamer named Larry Wheels, who's like the biggest bodybuilding motherfucker you ever seen in your life. He's huge. And he smacked fire out of Dean the Great. Then literally the next day, Dean was doing a stream and he's drunk, and Rampage has this friend, Tiki, I believe that's his name.
That's the dude said somebody's wife, or was flirting with the dude's wife.
Right, well, so Tiki is big-ass white dude who used to be in the UFC, apparently is an amazing fighter, because as Dean's talking shit to him, Tiki just hits him with the craziest elbow you ever seen in your life, and just, well, to be fair, it didn't knock him out. He got up right after and started trying to fight him, yeah.
This is the dude, when it was Rampage, and it was a gentleman that had his wife, and dude kept flirting with his wife. Is it the same dude?
I think that's Larry Wheels.
That's another motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
but was it the same
fact
dude?
that you're having a hard time remembering is impressive, because that is the whole thing, is that he gets beat up on a regular basis. This Dean
I don't
kid.
be knowing none of these motherfuckers, man. Shit, till y'all tell me about him, I don't pay him no mind, man.
I'm trying to find the elbow, the people's elbow. I don't know if YouTube even allows it.
Shout out to my man Hillside from Lubbock, Texas. He say they gangster, they doing shit out there, and they got a clique out there called RPG. I said, you know what? I ain't never heard of nothing going on in Lubbock, Texas. RPG is some shit from the military, and I don't know if your name is Hillside, but for you, you see, is that the dude?
You definitely know who I am. So don't act like you don't know me.
I don't know you.
You definitely know me.
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I just don't be lying because girls around and shit.
Because it's YouTube.
You definitely know
we
me,
should
bro.
blur it, actually.
Not even on some disrespectful shit, but
I don't know you, but I don't like your attitude.
So he just been getting knocked out.
I don't like you.
Socked off.
It's just claim to fame.
Straight up.
What's this?
Yeah.
Are you the guy that
It's
got
so
slapped
zoomed
on
in
video?
there.
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
You gonna smack him?
He hits him with the craziest elbow, bro.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
But to be fair, look.
Okay. Come on. Nah. Come on.
He hops right up.
You definitely know what the
starts
fuck I am.
swinging on him. But I mean, to be fair, that guy, Dean's saying to him, like, I'll make a clip out of you. Like, I'll smack the shit. Like, he's telling him, I'll smack the shit out of you.
That's what he's telling you.
Even though that guy is almost certainly a heavyweight. He looks huge. And Dean, I believe, fights at 140 pounds. So he's a little dude.
He's a little dude.
So he's talking all this shit to me. I took him out in the parking lot because this is the thing. He rolls up here with 10 Crips. I go out in the parking lot. I've been trying to get some get back ever since the Jason Love
That
situation.
shouldn't be a problem because you a Crip.
I am not a Crip. I'm a non-affiliate.
You're a Crip sympathizer.
I am a Crip sympathizer. That's a true story. But I told him, hey, let's squabble. He didn't want to hear it. His big homie tries to take the fight for him. I said, F this. I walked back in and closed the door. That was it. But all I'm saying, Dean ducked my fade and is still talking all this shit on the internet. And I mean, I don't know. I was just trying to do a regular interview. And then I felt a little bit... I felt a little bit of positive affirmation from the fact that I was standing there in the parking lot ready to fight him, and he turned it down.
Because he could have stepped up.
And to be fair, I weigh 100 pounds more than him.
Well, that don't mean nothing. How tall is he? 5'5", 5'6"? He can get to that chin.
He's a little dude.
4 pounds of pressure, your ass going to bed.
It's possible.
That's anybody.
But there's a reason why they don't typically let you fight someone who's 100 pounds lighter than you.
Well, strength.
Yeah, and...
I seen this dude like 6'9", 140. They calling me trying to get him on nothing but sports.
6'9", 140. Was he a skeleton?
I said, bro, we can't find nobody to fight him because the people that's 140 are like 5'5" and shit, right?
I got to see this guy.
The dude's a 6'9", 140. And I want to put him on there because his last shit got like 2 million views.
What the
crazy shit.
Yeah, weren't you telling me Blueface was going to fight some racist guy named Ramsey or something?
He turned the fade down. He said he only want to do MMA.
Oh, shit. Okay. And Jason Love didn't work out, but it's still a possibility in the future?
Yeah. He had something already scheduled to where they was going to kind of like sue him if he didn't show up.
Oh, okay.
So, I talked to him. You got me on live with him. He was all for it. So, and then we got Ocho Cinco. You definitely got a fade coming August, September.
Yeah, that's a possibility now,
No,
too.
ain't no possibility. That's going to happen.
But so Blueface's fight card is already scheduled up for the next few months.
You already up to, it looks like Rooga, Swaggy P, Ocho Cinco.
Wow. That's heavy.
So his whole schedule's heavy.
Yeah.
Tour, we leave for tour 5 days after the fight with Swaggy.
Okay. Tour like for how long? How many dates?
We just doing like 20-day run on the West Coast and shit like that. Back in the studio, Fresh Out of Love is dropping. The site should be up, so we got to go on a promo run for that. We got this thing with Aiden Ross. Shout out to Brand Risk. Shout out to my man Jordan. Yo, me and Jordan we be beefing, tripping on each other.
About what?
Well, we got history.
What's the history?
We had a little crash in the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Into a situation out there. Jordan is the white dude who helps run Brand Risk with Aiden Ross.
Yeah, we got into a little crash.
How serious could this have gotten, and about what?
Oh no! I'm not a bully, so it was there. I was on some. I had already made my mind up, but he did the right thing at the top. But he's now partnered with Aiden, so I don't. He be taking shots, and I understand why. Because Adam, listen, well, you ain't really been around me. When I get to tripping, a motherfucker do something, I trips hard on some real shit, so I get it. But we're gonna work it out. Aiden Ross is the balance. My respect for Aiden is greater than my distaste for whatever we got going on, but we be going at it, bro.
Really?
We be battling over terms and shit, because he don't want to give me my way, and I'm pressing on what way it gotta be. Like the last one we just did on the way here was so fucking funny.
Well, what were you doing?
So he telling me about the flights.
Okay.
I said, well, listen, I'm going to have my travel agent. I'll see you my travel agent's information because I don't allow nobody to book our flights. Motherfucker book your flights, they can cancel your flights. Or if I got some changes I need, I don't need to be calling you for my changes, right? So he's back and forth saying, nah, we don't work like that. We got to book the talent's flight. I said, bro, you're not booking my client's flights. I don't give a what you're talking about. A lot of these dudes, I respect them, but I've been doing this shit a whole lot longer than they've been in this game. Right? The last time we let a motherfucker book a flight, you know what happened? Game was in Australia, got into it with one of his people, nigga canceled the flights.
Really?
Cost me $65,000 to move everybody.
What?
Yeah, because if I book your flight, I can cancel your flight.
Okay.
So what I do is, to make it fair to the promoter, is I let my travel agent book the flight, and the promoter sees that it's an actual licensed travel agent booking the flight. Therefore, if we fall out, you can't call my travel agent to cancel my flights. I'm in control. So we back. I'm like, look, bro, I don't give a The fight ain't gotta happen. You not finna book all flights and be in control of our flight. It ain't gonna happen.
Wow.
Right? He like, well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I said, well, look, bro, I'm gonna send you this number and the name of this company while we're on blast in front of Aiden, RA Travel. I deal with the owner, Dominique, and if you change your mind and you want the fight to happen, then you will contact them and you could pay for the flights.
Okay.
You know what he says?
What?
Oh, that's the travel agent we use too.
Oh, hilarious.
I swear to God.
Right.
You put me through all this shit
There you go.
and you already using the same travel agent.
What a small world.
This shit was nuts. Bro, I swear this is on my way here.
You know, there's a funny thing about Blueface fighting Rooga is that me and Rooga had pretty bad beef for like the last year.
Yeah,
And we just patched it up today.
all I remember his name is from when y'all, it was like 4 or 5 of y'all in here, right?
Well, it was like him and 2 of his rappers on his label. And then we got into an argument so bad that, I mean, he did walk out on his own, but it was basically like the security was kind of like hovering over him.
But
like,
wasn't he telling you you better stop? So I don't know. What was
it? Was a few things he was mad about. He was mad at me kind of disrespecting Mama Duck. But the main thing he was mad about was there's a rapper Wooski from Chicago who at one point was beefing with King Von. King Von did a diss song about him where he was, basically making fun of him because he got shot in the head and he's kind of had a lot of health issues ever since. And Rooga was mad at me because Wooski had sent me an angry DM and I like responded with King Von lyrics and he didn't appreciate the fact that I was basically
shit.
weaponizing
one thing
that,
about
which
you,
I did apologize for that today. It was inappropriate.
One thing about you could be a real asshole when you want to be. Like you were one of them kids that sat in the room and twiddled his thumbs and just thought about fucked up shit. You might not have tried it, but you knew definitely what you would do at an event that something happens. Because, bro,
I'm a child of hip hop, and so I beef with these rappers, and I start doing the shit that they do. We start going for the extreme low blows. I start referencing things.
You're a bastard child. You're not a child hip hop. You're white.
Well, I'm not a bastard. My parents are actually still married.
No,
they were married.
but damn, pops is cool. We talk
Right,
hip hop.
okay. Right. No, okay. I might not have been, I wasn't spinning on my head in the Bronx.
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't standing on the corner in Compton
You might have
holding
tried to dance.
holding a Mac 10 or anything.
Did you ever stand in the mirror like try to like walk tough and then it just didn't work out?
No, I've never practiced my tough walk. Although I do remember in high school getting made fun of because one of my friends said that when I walked, I bounced too much.
Well, that's how you fight.
Like I was holding my backpack. No, I'm holding my backpack in this example and I'm walking like this. And I walk in and just, you know how it is in high school. You got the lunch table. And just all of a sudden, everybody at the lunch table was making fun of me because I walked with too much of a bounce.
So you was trying to be cool.
They could pick anything. I wasn't trying to be cool. It was just how I walked. Either way.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so yeah, Dean the Great, he's got an ass whooping coming his way. That's a factoid. Crip Mac.
It looked to me like Dean don't give a about getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, it's kind of like his whole thing. He's kind of like excitedly. I think he might enjoy it. Like he's. I guess it's not a cuck. It's like a sub. Like a someone who likes being dominated by a dominatrix. I think he likes getting whooped on and sort of treated like shit by big strong men.
Bro, why are you trying to see? Now you trying to classify him on some LGBT. Come on, bro.
Well, look at who he's picked fights with. He picked fight with
you trying to say it
the
like
dude
how you
Tiki,
trying to say it.
who's a former UFC fighter, a certified hard ass. Larry Wheels, who might be like the biggest human being I've ever seen, and then me, who same thing pretty much. I'm a fucking tall glass of water.
Yo, I gotta ask you this, and hopefully you can squeeze this in.
Pause.
Pause, motherfucker. I mean it.
With you, I don't know.
Monday.
Do I want to squeeze anything in?
Early, maybe 10, 11-ish.
Who you got?
Akon has asked if he can bring in his rap group. He called me, just landed today.
What are they called? The one he did the video with, T-Money and Eastside K-Boy?
Eastside K-Boy. They signed Akon. He called it in himself. He sent me a schedule. He like, Wack, I'll be here. If I want to bring him up there to you and Adam's show, but can we do it on a Monday? That's how I gotta ask Adam and see.
Monday's looking a little tough right now. Yeah, I don't know. Monday might not work out.
How about Tuesday?
Tuesday also completely booked
Early?
up for me, yeah.
Man, we can't make nothing happen for Con.
Not
How
on
about-
Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday's a porn day.
What about this weekend?
This weekend is family time. I'm fully booked up.
Saturday?
Yeah,
Sunday?
family days.
You can't do, bro.
I got a full schedule. Can't do it.
You know he came in for us, right?
No, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, I don't. When I got a schedule, I got a schedule. I'm not gonna,
So there's no way you can squeeze him in.
pause.
That's crazy.
But
no pause, bro.
I mean, you could do it. Maybe I have Lush come do it with you. Figure something out. I like Akon.
You
Akon's a
just
good
not
guy.
available.
I'm not available on those days, and I'm trying to, I've done the whole thing of like overloading my schedule, 4 or 5 interviews in a day. At this point in my life, I'm not really.
I asked him if he want Lush to sit in.
Yeah, I think Akon and Lush could do great together. You think Akon's ever tried meth?
No.
Well, Lush might
He's a
get him
man
there.
He's a man of pride and dignity and self.
So is Lush. That's what people always say. Lush, a man of pride and dignity. He actually has pride and dignity tattooed on his back.
Cool.
And meth.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I went to Lush's neighborhood, MacArthur
I seen
Park.
something about his neighbor. He ain't got. What do you mean his neighborhood? Lush ain't no gang. Remember
No, but he lives in MacArthur Park.
he's homeless.
No, he lives in an apartment building right next to MacArthur
Oh, he lives
Park.
right there. That's where. I thought he was from North Hollywood. I mean,
No, I think he's from Beverly Hills.
West Hollywood.
His family's successful movie business people.
So he's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's been all kind of news floating around. I see, but I hope it didn't happen. The Hoover dude, Treyway, looked like somebody
Heard that.
booked him.
Yeah.
But look at his own people. Some dude named Porky or something. I don't know.
Yeah. We're getting the jail stories. They're saying that he's not doing too good. You see what Braze said? Don't tickle me. When they started telling him about
yeah,
Braze said,
Braze
don't
crazy,
tickle
bro.
me. That was funny.
What
but
was disrespectful that they gave a neighborhood Crip some of his shit. That was crazy.
his hot pot.
Yeah, that's serious in there. But the fact they didn't keep it for somebody in the Hoover car that's pulling up new.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like,
I hate that I know this much about what's going on in the jail
it's
politics
everywhere
world.
on
Bro,
this.
but not everybody has the same algorithm
This
as you and I.
YouTube shit is like everywhere. I don't give a what you. I'm waiting for him to start a homeless YouTube on Skid Row.
Well, when I was with Jay Hood the other day, he's in a fucking FaceTime call, or I don't know what app it was, but he's got 8 different people. They're all in jail, and ODM Slim, who kind of looks like he's in jail even when he's free.
Oh yeah, shit.
So that was it was crazy.
I talked to Jay Hood maybe 2-3 times.
Yeah, we did a banger interview. It was so good. That's gonna be dropping soon. I would like to have him back on the platform more often. I'm thinking about going out to Carson with him.
That's cool. He definitely could take you there.
Yeah, he's got crazy stories. Because the first thing I bring up is the Carson Mall, because one time I was out riding bikes, tore my pants open. I went to a Tilly's at the Carson Mall. I think that might be the only time I ever been there. But he got shot like 8 times or some shit at the Carson Mall.
The crazy part about it is it may be a good thing because I think the hood vlogs are going to slow down.
Why?
By the DC Baby Draco didn't change his phone number. Right?
He changed his phone number.
Changed his phone number. He ain't been on,
hell no.
He ain't been on YouTube, IG, or nothing. And the crazy part, I kind of felt like I don't want to say this shit.
But to be fair with the hood vlogs, there's a million people doing hood vlogs.
Nah, but we can't. DC
Well,
Baby
he
Draco.
kind of rose to the top.
He's crossed over doing it with the essays, the Sudan.
But every other day I meet somebody and they tell me they do hood vlogs.
But we don't know about them. Okay. But what up? You going to Carson be a good look for that. But what's crazy, I feel kind of bad because it's the same chick he had with him at the Blueface Swaggy P press conference.
Oh, I didn't even peep.
The little chick, right?
Oh, I got to look at the IRL stream.
But this is what's bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to get to what's bad.
Well, I follow her. Is it Bree?
I don't know her name. I don't want to know her name, but I'm going to tell you what's bad.
Okay.
So, but we're down there right before you walk up, and me and R&B are at the bar eating all the fries and shit. Nephew didn't walk up, right? A few of my cats, from another neighborhood. And they say, who's she with? And when I seen them, they make eye contact, I noticed she kind of like stared the other way. I said, that's DC Baby Draco's girl, because he's like, Wack, this my woman.
Ooh.
So when Jalise gets there, I start trolling. I said, how this your woman when Jalise is your woman? I'm trolling, and I see how she reacted. I was in a bad spot, but I thought I was being respectful, but I wish I would have said something. Because nephew them 4-5 deep, all of them then flipped her and tossed her up.
Wait, what? Everybody?
All of them.
Wait, all the guys who were with Draco tossed her up, or the guys you were with?
The guys that was some of the guys with me. If you call R&B in here right now and say, who flipped, and she gonna tell you.
You mean flip like fucked?
Flipped her. Threesomes, foursomes, flipped her.
Shut the fuck up. They all banged Draco's girlfriend.
R&B.
No.
Call R&B in here.
What the
I didn't say nothing because I'm like, damn. I told him, I said I wish y'all would have told me that. So I didn't say nothing. So what I'm
Wait,
saying,
they f***ed her before, in the past.
but they still flip her.
Oh my God, no.
She's a flipper.
What the She's a flipper.
So nephew in love with a flipper.
I'm in love with a flipper.
He's in love with a flipper.
What the
Not just one, maybe 2 or 3 or 4. 17th Street was in the build, my
I
nigga.
do have her number.
Ask her.
I'm not gonna call her right now.
Call her, nigga. What you mean?
I actually passed
Who's a
off
buster?
I passed
Let me
off the
call her.
Sure.
I'll call her right now. I
I
want to
passed
ask.
off the conversation with her.
I wanna know
I
why she-
told my team I don't want to interview her. You can interview her.
Call her.
So I think,
'cause I
I think
wanna tell her.
Spotyface or Munchie are gonna do a call with her.
You know, Spody face on what he on. He still don't want to accept the fact that the man was not convicted of the crime. So he got a fetish. He like really looking weird. He should
Okay,
just
but
let
if you
that
pay
go.
attention to what she's been saying, she's basically claims to have all this
This
inside
the
info
thing.
about that.
She's a new bitch.
Yeah.
Jalise would know more than her. She from like living Pasadena. She from LA somewhere.
Oh man, I said, "What's your number?" and she sent the number, but then she unsent
Listen.
the number.
Watch this. You think I'm playing? Watch this. Watch.
Also, I followed her and she did not follow me back.
Watch this. This is real talk.
Who are you calling?
Watch.
Hello?
R&B.
Mm-hmm.
You live, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we was at the Blueface Swaggy P press conference, 5 of my nephews walked up, and all 5 of them said they flipped who?
5 of them walked up and they said they did. Oh my God. The boy's girlfriend.
Who?
What is the boy name that do the hood vlog? What's his name?
You said enough, Queen. I'll call you
The boy
back.
that does the hood vlog.
Yo.
R&B is kind of like Elena, where she's like pretty checked out. She doesn't really know what's going on,
But she
she's,
knows them
she's
just
kind of
enough.
trying to figure it out a little bit. But yeah. Oh, now I gotta wait for her to send her number. Oh wait, actually no, I have to have her
Bro,
number
I want to.
because I sent it to Munchie, so I must have screenshotted it.
Oh, man. They was like, I said, y'all going to bust her out? They said, hell no. She a good flip. We want to flip her again.
Oh, boom! I got the number. Here it
Yeah,
is.
we got to call her. You got to. You know, nigga, the exposers is in the building. We just don't expose crimes. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Flipper? Is that you?
Oh, she call ended right then. As soon as you said flipper.
That I'm riding with DC Baby Draco. Listen, nephew, I didn't want to tell you nothing because you said you was madly in love. But seeing how she doing you, it is what it is. You ain't got no kids by her. You ain't married to her. Gloves is off. That's it. I hope you don't get back with her.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Your call has.
Oh,
Yeah, she heard that flip. You got to remember, she's watching them talk to me, right? And look back at her. And I'm looking at her. So she knows they told me.
yeah.
They told me to scoop. Now, those of y'all from LA, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Scoop?
They told me to scoop, right? Of what
does
was
scoop
going
mean in
on
this
with her.
scenario?
You get
Oh,
what
just peep game.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no. People,
Scoop game.
no. You know, if you've been paying attention to lyrics of hip hop, you would know when you hear scoop, Who says that type of shit?
Who says scoop? I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
West Coast hip hop.
You know, shout out. I don't want to
It's
say.
okay, but
Huh?
West Coast hip hop. Not my favorite coast.
Well, he was saying this back at the time.
I'm rooting for the coast, but my knowledge of the West Coast hip hop is not as.
Well, you know about this individual because you definitely was following them and you was on them before a lot of people. You know what I mean? Shout out Blueface, my niggas over there from 17th Street.
Wait, he was
who
saying
spelled
scoop?
Crip with a Y.
What?
Blueface
LA
ain't got
rapper
nothing to do with
says
this.
Scoop.
I mean, shit. What you mean?
Doja Cat.
Nah,
She has a song called Scoop with Lil Nas X.
That's a schoolyard term.
Oh, okay.
That's a fact.
Oh, he says Scoop.
That's them people that spell Crip with a Y.
The only
right?
thing I scoop is ice cream.
Yo,
Anyway,
damn.
But so, how do you feel? That's not any kind of gang diss. It sounds like a gang diss. But so how do you feel about the fact that 4Extra apparently banged out this little flipper?
I called over there on the way here. He banged out. But look,
You called 4Extra?
No, I called to the 40s.
And they told you?
They like,
yes,
he knocked
4Extra took it down.
But it's not a surprise after nephew and them told me, like, they flipper. Like, she'll be here one day with him, and then them two will hit, and then next week she'll come with that one, and then that, like.
So you're saying she was getting flipped all the way from Pacoima to Compton to the 40s?
I think she's in love with. She's in love with Mid City, the West LA, as they say. She's in love with a lot of people over there. But I ain't tripping. She's doing her thing.
But Draco basically
he told me that was his wife.
He fell in love with her.
Yeah,
and he said he only knew her for a couple weeks when he fell for her.
But think about it. Okay, let's do the math. And Spody Face and them sometimes gotta do the math because it's gonna backfire on him. When she stopped being mad at dude and she comes out and say, "You stupid motherfucker," he told y'all only been knowing him for a couple weeks. If she only been knowing this dude for a couple weeks, how the fuck she know what happened a couple years ago? You got to do the math, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people just, because they be emotional about a dude, the first thing, I get it all the time. People say some shit, they run with it. I said, I'm going to wear your ass out because you can't beat a nigga with a lie. She's telling you, he's telling you. It's been a couple weeks. His situation is from a couple years ago in the Bay. She's from down here. She ain't from the Bay.
I'm not necessarily taking her word on anything in his past.
Being real with you.
You know, maybe she does have some information, but do you get the idea, and when you called the Fodies, did you get the idea that 4Extra is done with Draco?
I don't know, but I did tell Draco he was out of line. So
Yeah,
he
that's
definitely
crazy.
said these things.
Yes.
He said these things.
So
I hit him.
The situation for the record would be, let's say I bring a girl through. It's different because I'm married or whatever, but if I bring a girl through, Wack gets her information, ends up banging her, and then when I find that out, that he took my jump off from me, I go and tell Lena, man, well, I could fuck R&B. Wack, I could fuck R&B.
She recorded this shit, right?
Yeesh.
So I told him, I said, yo, bro, did you? He said, bro, she wasn't supposed to be recording me. That don't count. I said, nah.
Yeah.
If you fucking with 4Extra the way you fucking with him, what you say once, you better be ready to say twice. You get what I'm saying? So you should have never even said that and then popped up back over there with 4Extras, knowing the rift you caused it over there between family and the neighborhood.
That's what makes this so crazy.
And you feeling this kind of way.
This would not really be that interesting to talk about if it wasn't for the fact that 4Extra apparently cared about his relationship and his friendship with Draco to such an extent that he was willing to basically go to war with his own cousin.
Ain't no willing, he did that. But is Draco wrong because 4Extras piped his broad down?
It's different though because Draco said that about the mother of 4Extra's child.
This is the woman he's in love with.
That he's been with for years and years and years. But then meanwhile, the chick that 4Extra allegedly fucked is a random hoe. From what we could tell, a flipper, if you will.
Well, listen, man. She's definitely a flipper. And he was in love with a flipper, so I didn't say nothing. Now, I texted him and told him. The other day, I'm like, look, bro, I wish I would have told you.
Yeah.
I told him on a DM, and he didn't respond. I'm like, I wish I'd have told you.
I think he might have remained tender for her regardless.
Toss up.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even that. She She like 78 pounds.
78?
She's little, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know how you don't remember. She was standing right there. Jalise, I was trolling her and Jalise.
Who's hotter, Jalise or her?
I have no comment. I don't look at women like that.
Jalise was looking all right. I kept accusing Jalise of having a BBL.
I got into it with somebody about Jalise and the way she looks.
Why? What about the way she looks?
Because, you know, I fuck with Jalise, right?
Yeah.
And they kept saying she looked like Al Pacino. And I'm like, they kept saying, I'm like, who you saying look like Al Pacino?
Like
you
a
keep
young
saying
Al
that.
Pacino?
A young Al Pacino. They pulled up that picture of Scarface.
The reason,
of the Godfather.
okay. So more like his Scarface era.
But then again, Jalise is like, is she from Cuba? Is she Cuban?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's Cuban.
I don't know where she hails from.
Yeah, I was like, because they kept saying it like, yeah, bro, she looked like Scarface. I'm like, and they kept saying it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, don't do that around me. I fuck with her. You know what I mean? But I thought about it. I'm like, she's Cuban, so maybe the jawline, you know, maybe the nose line or whatever that may be. But it's probably a motherfucker that tried to get in her DMs and she shot down. Yeah. Hating on her. That's how it be.
Yeah. You think Jalise is well mentally?
Yeah. She's very sane.
Okay. That's good. Because sometimes I worry. You know, she seems like she's getting drunk.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You sat in the pod seat with 607, right?
Yeah.
And you had a conversation with him in your office, right?
Yeah.
Two different people, right?
Yeah, a little different, yeah.
Okay. Jalise is a female, so when she gets emotional about something, she turns into a different person. But you seen her sit right on the couch in the No Jumper News and be calm. She's not no punk.
But she seems like she's getting turned up and drunk on the podcast and like for the podcast.
Well,
I don't know.
You never said that about motherfucking Lush or motherfucking Brick and the 5 other motherfuckers get loaded on your podcast.
Well, to be fair, they were both getting loaded off camera and on camera.
Well, I mean, so what's the maybe she needs it. Maybe she needs a liquid courage.
Maybe I look at women differently. I hold women to a different standard. But yeah, I sometimes
you hold women to a different standard. You can't say that, bro.
No, you can.
You can't talk about holding women to standards.
You can.
No, you can't.
I can. I absolutely
you can't.
Oh, look. Show it on the screen.
See?
That's the girl?
That's her.
Oh, jeez.
This one I was trolling.
She does look little.
She's little as fuck. She's smaller than Jalise. Jalise is little. She's little.
What I mean when I say that I hold women to a different standard, think about this. Rappers. We're used to rappers doing drugs. It's totally accepted and normal. When it comes to women, we've never seen like a female rapper who's like proudly talking about getting fucked up because we expect women to have their affairs in order because we expect women to at some point be taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, etc. So a lot of the things that guys are able to get away with, like, you know, we find out that some dude that we know shot somebody. It's bad. He's going to go to jail, whatever. But like, it's not the end of the world of how we view them. You find out that a woman shot somebody. You're like, what?
Remy Ma hit a bitch with a 4.5. It wasn't no big deal.
And think about how much we talk about that. It's so notable that she actually was capable of doing that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess me growing up, I know a lot of women that'll pop your ass. I didn't see them go to work, so I guess I don't want to estimate them. But I believe the crowd that you know her from being around, bro, the EBK dudes and all this shit.
I feel like this 95% of people who are in prison are men.
But when I mean, it's a lot of women in prison too.
No, but it's like a very, very tiny percentage.
No, it's a lot of women in prison. A lot of women in the feds especially, but niggas telling on them. This is a fact. Shout out to y'all ladies in the feds that kept it solid. Right, the weird ass niggas talk. It's a lot of women in prison, bro.
The men make up approximately 93 to 90% of the prison population in the United States.
Google the female population.
We really don't have to. It's 5 to 7%.
But it's a lot of women in prison, bro.
But you understand that 93% is more than 7%?
Yeah, I definitely. But it's still a lot of women in prison.
But a very, very, very small percentage.
Bro, I know. It's a group of women that'll come lay your ass down.
Right.
Have your motherfucking ass tied up. Like I don't take them light. There's some women out there from every neighborhood. I remember it was a female from 6 Dudes. I think her name was like La Sunny. Motherfuckers feared her like she was a nigga. This is some real shit.
But the reason why she stands out in your head is because she's a woman. Meanwhile, you've known a million gang members over the years who are super dangerous, super down to smoke somebody. It's really like pretty common in comparison to a woman who's down to do the same thing.
I believe in more than 30% of the murders, gang-related murders, women played a role in it, whether it was over them or they was lining them up, baiting them in.
A role, but not the trigger person.
It's the same shit.
I mean, it's actually pretty
I
different.
think you more savage knowing you setting this motherfucker up in front of you that you flirt with to get killed.
Okay, what percentage of murders do you think are set up by women? I would agree a lot of beef is over women. A lot of killings are because someone is enraged over a woman.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's not the woman doing the killing. Women on average are far less violent
So
than men.
for females say, hey, I know some niggas over here got 3 birds in their house. Boom, 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 boom. One of the niggas like me. I can line that up.
Right.
It's because of her this shit even happened.
Sure, but it's pretty easy to imagine making a phone call, dropping a low, as opposed to pulling up and killing someone.
No, they there half the time.
Right.
They opening the back door.
But would you agree that it takes a certain level of person to murder someone, and that type of person is clearly a little bit more far gone than the person who's able to like make a phone call, even though both of these people are going to go to prison for a very long time if they're caught. But obviously it's just like a lot
So
more
you don't
serious.
think there's no savagery in an individual that will go suck and fuck and sit down and romance and open the back door knowing while you riding this dude, his brains is finna get blown out? Bro, he ain't touching the nigga. All he doing is popping him.
I just
That's
feel like
some
you're
different kind of
I
shit.
feel like you're like intentionally not understanding my point, which is that men are so much more violent than women, like at least 10 times more
Well,
violent.
I mean, so you say in my world, women are violent as fuck. They
But
fight,
many less.
they stab, they shoot, they set up. They the reason why a lot of them men are in jail. So I mean, you know, I get it's more men in jail. Okay, cool.
Right.
But where I come from, the world I come from, man, it's women that'll do you dirtier than the men.
But far less.
Well, I mean, the numbers are the numbers.
Like the percentage of women who are in gangs, like the percentage of gangs that are female is unbelievably small.
There's less women in gangs, you know, of course, it's more men.
And that's why we look at someone like a Lupe or a Negra and we're like, whoa, that's crazy that they
But Lupe
went to
ain't one of
prison
them.
or they were
Lupe
gang members.
just-
Yeah, Lupe not on
Lupe
that.
a
She just comes to mind.
homegirl.
Right.
She the one that's gonna come get you, look out for you, stay over here, I help you. That.
But
Lupe
Jalise, Jalise is a great example because as far as we know, Jalise has never killed anyone. She just talks crazy on
Well,
the
I mean,
internet.
that wouldn't be the
But that's like
conversation.
that's enough for her to get our attention by just being disrespectful and talking about street shit. Whereas
How does she know to talk about it? She knows a lot about it. She's in the circles.
she's dated a lot of these guys, yeah. But I'm saying
in the
like in
circles.
order for someone to be a really notable gang member who's a male, typically they probably have done some shit or at least got famous for like rapping or something.
Yeah.
Or making
Well,
YouTube
I
videos.
don't count the rapper fame as street shit.
Right, but I mean, somebody like EBK J-Bo, we don't know if he killed anybody, but you know,
I don't know if
him and
nobody,
Jalise are equally famous.
I don't know if
on this
anybody
podcast,
killed
at least.
anybody. If they did kill somebody, that ain't my motherfucking business.
Right, every song he said he's killed people. So
Who?
J-Bo,
Well, I don't believe that. I just think he's entertaining.
yeah, I'll shoot him that bail too, even though
We watched Denzel kill a lot of people. Do we believe he's a murderer or actor?
I do think that movies are different than drill
No,
rap.
it's not.
Well,
It's entertainment.
I'll tell you why it's different is because King Von rapped about killing people, and then it turns out that he actually killed a bunch of people.
We don't know that.
Well,
He was never found
Chicago
guilty of
PD
that.
says that they would have charged him with a bunch of murders.
They
if
ain't
he
no
had lived.
would have, could have, should have. They never charged
But on the
him.
other hand, we know factually that 100% of people who have played killers in movies have not actually killed the person that they were supposed to have killed in that movie. Now, some actors have killed people, sure, but the murders you're seeing in a movie are not actual murders.
The murders you hearing somebody talking about aren't actual murders.
But sometimes they are.
you don't know that.
Yeah, sometimes they are.
Who?
There's been rappers who rapped about killing people and then were tried and convicted for the exact murders that they were talking about in their music. In movies, that has never happened.
Motherfuckers got killed on a movie set. That has definitely happened.
Right, but it's not like Alec Baldwin was like talking about being a killer. It was an accidental killing.
Y'all call it accidental because he white.
No.
Motherfucker, you did
It
all
was
these
an
movies.
accident.
All of a sudden, you got a bullet.
Literally nobody thinks that
it.
it wasn't an
You got a
accident.
real live bullet in the gun. All of a sudden, when everything should be props.
But
Any
literally
motherfucker.
nobody thinks that he put the bullet in the gun.
It doesn't.
Nobody thinks that he had any motive to want to kill some random stagehand.
But that's what y'all do. That's what white folks do with white folks.
No, if he was black, everybody would have treated the situation
when somebody
exactly
black, y'all
the
would
same.
come up with, he was mad about the night before and this shit and that shit. The bottom line is he's responsible for making sure these guns are prop guns. There's no lie. Yes, he
He's
is.
definitely not responsible
It's
for
his
that.
set.
They have professionals on set.
It's his set.
It is the job of those people.
And who do they work for?
To make sure.
Who do they work for?
Not him. He's just an actor who was hired to be there.
Huh?
You think that because he's playing a
He
role
ain't the only-
acting in the movie that it's his movie set and that he is in charge of what happens with the firearms?
So you saying that you don't think he had any idea that was a live round?
No, obviously not.
The other motherfucker killed the motherfucker too. The Bruce Lee motherfucker.
Right.
He killed the motherfucker too, right?
Bruce Lee's son got killed by someone who had a real bullet in their firearm that was supposed to be a blank.
And I believe he paid for somebody who his daddy whooping a few people's ass. It was time to get some kid back.
Do you think it was just karma?
No, I think it was intentional. I think all that shit was intentional. Listen.
So you
say
just
what you
make
want.
shit up all day?
No.
You you don't hop on the computer and try to figure out if there's any kind of truth to what
Don't
you're
no
saying?
live round just mysteriously show up, right?
Apparently
on
it
a
does.
motherfucker.
It's happened a couple times.
Yeah, but that's premeditated. That was
no.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
It is literally the
A bunch
opposite of
white
premeditated.
Folks know. All of a sudden it's a live
Literally
round.
nobody
had to
else
bring it
on
in.
the face of the planet thinks that was premeditated besides
Somebody had to bring the live round in.
you. Right, and it's
One of
clearly
your
not
people-
Alec Baldwin.
One of your people is responsible for bringing the live round in, loading in his firearm, and this person getting killed, bro.
I'm sure you understand why I'm not taking this conversation terribly serious.
It's the truth.
I'm not going to get suckered into this. You're putting on your little retard act.
It's the truth.
No, it's the opposite of the
Who
truth.
brought the bullet in?
It's some shit you made up 5 seconds ago.
So
You probably never thought about this until 5 seconds
So
ago.
did they make up the live round?
Did they make it up?
Was that a real round?
Apparently, yeah.
Can a round get up and walk, talk, and think for itself? Can it jump in the gun?
None of these
A
are
human
things
had-
that I have expressed doubt about.
Listen, bro. Somebody had to put it in there. Somebody had to bring it.
And it was not the person that you're accusing
It was one of
doing
them
it.
white dudes.
It must be weird going through life being this retarded.
What do you mean? It's the truth.
Okay.
It's the history of your people.
Okay.
It's not.
Wack,
This the truth.
do better.
How many black people was on the set?
Do better.
Huh?
Do better.
No, you listen. You just don't want to accept it.
You need to do better.
But when we want to talk about
As
black,
a person,
when we want to
you
talk
got to
about,
be less retarded.
we want to talk
You're-
about
you're-
black on
you've
black
made it too
violence.
far in
You
life.
all for it though,
You've
bro?
made it too far in life to be
Bro,
acting
bro.
this on a podcast
no,
for
my
attention.
problem is, my point is this.
Is this clip farming? I don't know if you're capable of that.
My point is this: when it comes to some shit, predominantly, that's the light is on your people.
You know, this is the
you
thing.
want to talk
that
about it, but
this
when it's
is-
black on black, you want to talk about it.
I don't think this qualifies as clip farming because what you're saying is so that
the
nobody
truth.
would ever clip it.
It's the truth.
Nobody would ever in a
you
million
telling me I'm
years
wrong?
believe that you are actually this stupid.
Every time black on black shit come up, your ass poured a gas on it.
Can you find a situation that is
hey.
comparable?
Watch this. Hey, King Pill, what was that you said in the song about Aunt Hefe? What was the diss? Gas. So now we talking about a potential Caucasian
You have
who brought a bullet in.
congratulated me and told me that what I did was great on that podcast by bringing
Who?
that to light.
Who? No, I did not.
You
say that
have
was some
multiple
bullshit.
times. We can find the
No, I
clip.
told you that was some bullshit.
No, you told me that I did a great thing right there.
Well, I mean, that was some bullshit.
No, you told me
No,
that
I
was
said you
great.
could have started some bullshit.
Right.
That's what I told you.
But I was talking about reality, whereas what
Okay,
you're
we're
talking
talking about
is
reality.
the realm of fantasy.
It is reality.
No.
Did the fucking bullet bring itself to the set?
Could you imagine if we were to have any of these conversations with the AI?
AI. That's some
Yes.
shit y'all created. The bullet didn't bring itself to the set. I'm willing to bet 99.9% of it, it was a white dude brought the bullet to the chest, said, loaded the gun for another white dude to fire and kill a motherfucker. But you don't want to talk about it, but you will bring up some other shit when it's involving my people.
You are truly the king of the
It's
I
the
just
truth.
want to make
Call
that
it
perfectly
what you
clear.
want, and you are the king.
You are the king of the
not want to talk about reality.
No, what I've talked about here is reality. What you're talking about is some dumb fantasy that you cooked up.
You brought up a percentage of men and women in prison, right?
Yes.
What percent?
Another conversation that you seem to have a very
Hold on.
hard time following, which also feels
No,
like today is
Listen.
you putting on the greatest hard act in the history of us doing this podcast
all
together.
this whole screaming, all this is bullshit. Listen,
Who's screaming?
Is there a greater percentage of a white dude brought that bullet behind that than a black dude?
Hard question.
Yes or no?
Hard question.
Would you, if you had to answer that, you had to put your last dime.
My answer to that question is you are a retard, or you're acting like a retard.
I'm asking you, what would you say it was a white dude that did it or a black dude that did it?
I object to your question because it is so retarded.
Is it more of a percentage to say it was probably a white dude that did it?
I don't know what color the person who did it was.
Now you don't know.
I don't know what the stagehand's race was.
You don't know how much of a you looking like right now by saying that.
I feel very confident. Everybody in the comments, let us know who's being the bigger
You don't
retard here.
know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. I bet it was more white people on the set than black, which higher their percentage, right?
What does that have to do with anything, retard?
We're talking about who was behind this live round, getting into this real firearm so this white man could pull the trigger and kill a motherfucker.
For sure, the thing we should focus on is the race of this person. I mean, we could obviously look it up right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we?
Because
when we do some shit,
it's the dumbest. This might be the dumbest thing you've ever talked about on this podcast.
When we do some shit, Charlie Kirk, it's. But when y'all do some shit, you want to whisper about it. You really don't want to talk about it.
No, we talk about it all the time. Who do you think is producing the journalism about Alec Baldwin killing that guy? I would say it's probably 95% white people.
So who do you think might put the bullet, the live round in there?
The stagehand who was in charge of handling the firearms.
You think it's a higher chance it was a white person than black?
I mean, we could just ask right now.
I'm asking you. Fuck AI. You just said.
I object to your retarded question.
There we go. There we go. Hey, boy, you don't know how obvious you're looking.
Who gave Alec Baldwin the loaded firearm on set of that movie?
Watch, they say Malcolm X.
Oh, Hannah Gutierrez Reed. Oh, well, who's a white woman. Yeah, it was a white woman. And she was sentenced to 18 months in prison for not properly checking the weapon. So this went to trial, and it was determined that this woman was at fault, not Alec Baldwin, which was the argument that you were trying to make earlier. So I will now await you apologizing to Alec Baldwin.
No, I want you to say, okay, Wack, you're right. It was a white person.
I never denied that it was a white person.
You wouldn't say it was. You would not answer that question. You would not. When I said it was, do you think it was a
fucking mind reader? I looked it up. I found out the correct answer to the question, and then I read it on the podcast.
I asked your
opinion. You want to know why? It's because I have a commitment to the truth, and you are a retarded race baiter.
That's not a race baiter. That's reality, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not having a serious conversation with this about this with you until you stop acting like a child.
About Alec Baldwin and none of them. I'm just speaking of reality.
You are kind of exemplifying the worst of racial conversations when it comes to this.
It's not a racial conversation. It's a real conversation.
Well, you made it a racial conversation when there was no reason to make it a racial conversation. Nobody has said no racial slurs
and none of that shit. This is a real conversation.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Are you mad? Are you
made
mad that this
race
is white driven?
For no reason.
Are you mad this is white driven?
How is it white driven? Just because a white person happens to do.
Yes.
Again,
because they say black on black crime.
Yeah.
They say black on black crime because the black dude pulled the trigger. They don't say the white people got the guns to the black communities. They just leave it at black on black crime. So this is white driven.
That's fake.
What's fake?
The idea that white people were like distributing guns to the black community.
Motherfucker, where you think they coming from?
Gun manufacturers.
And that's who?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know who dominates that arena.
I never looked into it.
I'm going to leave it right there. Let's move on. You did that to yourself.
Maybe we should change the title to Adam and the Retard, because you've really
Man, you're not finna bait me with the retard shit. You a dude that can't even fight. You just saying some shit.
And that is a logical, that is what a retarded person might say in response to being called a retard, is you can't fight.
You can't, because in my world, I'm supposed to hear that as a disrespect, but you add them.
No, I'm just telling you that I'm starting to think you might be retarded.
Yeah, and I'm starting to think that you can't fight.
And that is exactly what a retard would say.
That's reality, though.
I've never denied that.
Okay, then. So that's not what a retard would say.
No, it is what a retard would say.
The thing a
retarded person do, or
Listen,
just
right
a very,
now
very
you're emotional.
stupid person would
You
do
are very emotional
is that they
right
would get
now.
involved in a conversation about something that has nothing to do with race and then make it about
Had
race
everything to
because
do
they
with
don't
race.
know any other
When you
lens to
motherfuckers
think
wanna
about it
make it
through.
about race, y'all make it about race. Just like I mentioned the
What
black
you
on
just
black
said,
crime.
this is a retarded argument.
When I said black on black crime, but the guns is coming, is funneled through by the white folks, you said that is not true.
Well, yeah, I don't think white people are like distributing guns to black people. Black people are buying guns with their own money from gun stores and then killing each other with them.
How they get in here?
You're asking like why there are gun stores?
Well, AK-47s. You think all that shit come from the black community? You think that's something that's
There are
manufactured?
AK-47s available for sale at gun stores.
Do you think that shit is manufactured in the black community?
It doesn't need to be manufactured in the black
So
community
how
in
does-
order for it to make its way to the black
How
community.
does a lot of that shit get here?
People buy it and then they smuggle it to other states.
So you think it's just all internal, just U.S.? You don't think?
Oh yeah,
across the
but I think
waters?
most of these guns are like
You don't think
in
it-
Mexico. Most of the guns that the cartels use in there are manufactured in America.
I talk about the cartels.
I know, but I'm saying most guns are manufactured in America largely.
I don't know. I don't know what the they got going on down
Find
there.
out. That's the whole thing about the internet.
I don't know what they got going on down there.
Are most of the guns in America manufactured in America? Yes, the majority of firearms available for sale in the United States are manufactured domestically. So look, we could actually find out.
Who's in control of
we
the
could really
manufacturing
find
of
out-
guns in America?
Probably the gun manufacturers.
And that's predominantly what type of people? What race of people?
Probably people who've worked within the gun manufacturing community.
Predominantly what race of people?
Oh, I don't know. You want me to ask
If you
that?
if you had to take a guess.
I wouldn't guess about something like that. I would look up the information because I care about the truth.
So, okay, percentage-wise, do you think it's a higher percentage that is white than black that's manufacturing guns in America?
I wouldn't want to guess.
That's your.
Well, I wouldn't want to guess.
You wouldn't want to guess.
No, I don't have any kind of knowledge about that. I've never seen
Well,
the
you
inside
guessed
of a
on
gun
the-
manufacturer.
You guessed on the men in prison and women in prison.
No, I just already knew that.
And you should already know that the higher percentage of people in America manufacturing guns are more Caucasian than black.
No, I don't know. I mean, if that is true, then it seems like the black community should probably get into gun manufacturing because a lot of black people would probably like to buy guns from black gun manufacturers. If there was a black-owned gun
Well, you're
brand.
twisting it. We're not going. Now that's retarded what you just did.
No, it isn't.
Because you know what I'm talking
Black-owned
about.
businesses are frequently successful largely because the black community chooses to support them. So I think if you really are the business mogul that you say you are, you should stop pretending
about-
to sell diapers
how
and
about-
you should start a black-owned gun
Don't
company.
pretend nothing. Little dude, you want to put some money on it?
What? Why don't you start a gun company?
I don't pretend nothing.
Why don't you start a gun company?
Just because your little P mind don't see it, don't mean it ain't moving. I don't pretend nothing. You be up here with these old motherfucking zero-ass dudes who report to the hood every day. I don't pretend shit.
So why
See,
don't
when
you
you dealing
why don't
with
you
this
start
kind of
why don't you
business-
start a gun brand?
When you dealing with this kind of business, right, it moves different. I don't pretend shit.
It's been 8 years.
What? It's been 4-5 years. I'm good.
What? But where are we going to get the diapers?
I'm good.
All I'm saying, I'm not investing in your black-owned gun brand
Huh?
if it's going to
Hold
move
on.
at the rate that the diaper brand has
Why
been
not?
moving. Because it's probably a lot easier to make diapers than guns.
I bet you. Okay, I got a bet for you.
Sure.
We just talking about no jumper.
Mhm.
You want to bet what has generated more money in the last 12 months? Again, we talking about just as a company, whether it's U.S., whether it's Mexico, whether it's overseas.
Well, I mean,
That ain't gonna
as
change.
far as I know,
No.
there
F that.
are incredible diapers
all that.
sold.
Hey, fuck all that. Listen, you got to remember, bro, I don't have to worry about the shelf space. I just got to sell it to the people who sell it to their people. It's a simple bet.
I mean, I'm just.
It's a simple bet.
Is this the website?
Okay, listen.
Is this your diapers?
Listen, it's a simple bet.
Are these your diapers?
I don't think you get it and understand business, right? If you think, hey, let me ask you something. Do you think Kanye was worried about what was happening with Yeezys in the store? So once he moved them to them people, he's paid. Now I'm dealing within the world.
Why has this website not been updated since 2023?
Listen, what do you mean? For what? I don't.
When do babies learn to lift their heads?
What's wrong with that?
Why is tummy time so important for the newborn baby? Did you write these articles?
What's wrong with that?
It just seems weird that you wouldn't update the website for 2 years.
What's wrong with, again, let's get back to the question, to the challenge. Since you questioning it.
What?
Look, dude, you don't even operate on the level of doing business like that. You deal with this shit.
Well, the thing about my business is that it's an actual real business.
Adam, you don't want me to talk about your business.
This seems largely hypothetical.
Okay,
from what I could tell.
Well, look, let's make a bet. Nigga, this shit right here, let's talk about it. Since you want to talk, let's talk about it. You got 5 motherfuckers sitting at a table. Let's keep it, since we talking about, you want to go there. Now, that other bet is still on the table. Because remember, from what you see and what I see is 2 total different things. You got 5 motherfuckers at a table. Let's say they 200 a pop, that's 1,000. But they moving 70, 80,000 fucking views. Motherfucker. That shit you doing with these cats in the news and the other shit is not generating no money, bro.
You don't think? I will allow you that delusion.
We'll leave it alone.
In the real world, No Jumper is a pretty successful
I didn't say no
podcast and
jumper.
business.
We're not talking about what it is. We're talking about right now. 5 niggas at a table, 200 a pop. They pay what? 2,500 per million? That's what it is?
No.
Something like that?
Definitely not.
Huh? What is it?
More.
What? Let's be real, bro.
I mean, I'm not going to say
that shit's upside down.
No, it's fine.
Tap.
So you think I'm just running the news and doing all these podcasts for free, or that we're losing money?
I'm willing to bet that news shit with all them people, 5, 6 people sometime, yes, I don't think it's profitable. Them.
You're wrong, but that's okay.
Well, you're wrong, but that's okay.
So where can we buy these diapers?
You're wrong. That's okay. I can.
Listen,
how many you want to buy?
You can't say these dumbass arguments to me and not expect me to start going a little bit on your made up businesses.
Okay, let's make a bet on what generated more. I tell you what.
No, sure.
Let's pick a month.
Do you have any financial documents?
Let's pick the month of January.
Do you have any financial documents?
Let's pick the month of January. Let's bet $100,000 incredible diapers in the month of January generated more money than fucking No Jumper.
How much money did it generate?
Fuck all that. Let's bet.
Well, I would love to see financial documents about it.
Let's bet before we do it.
I don't want to bet. Okay. I would just ask
well, when you ready to bet.
Are you going to produce any financial documents about incredible?
We betting 100?
No, I'm okay.
Listen,
I would just rather you just like provide
understand
it.
This.
Right.
Understand
but
this.
I know you probably don't see the comments because you say you don't read the comments, but like,
what?
I'm expressing something that a lot of people say in the comments.
I'm not worried about what people say. Them is just people.
But I feel like I have to speak on behalf of the comments.
Those are just people. What I'm telling you is
people
this.
Who want people who watch this podcast.
I understand the real world. I understand how business works and operates. It's a bunch of products I can put in front of you, and you'll be like, what the fuck is that? And this dude right here tell you, well, I'm moving 500,000 of these pieces to India. We don't see it. It ain't out here. Right, but at the end of the day, whether it's India, whether it's U.S., whether it's Russia, China, his bag is his bag.
I'm just saying, if I had a diaper company, it would probably be pretty easy for me to show you how the diaper company works.
Babies are the birth of babies on an incline or decline in the U.S.
Decline.
Are there more diaper companies in the U.S. per se than maybe overseas in a lot of these other countries?
I don't know.
No, yes. Definitely.
I would assume there's more diaper companies in America than in other companies, sure.
So why would I want to attack a market that's oversaturated, that's on the decline, when I can go to a market, right, that's going to favor my product because their government or their people are partners with me. So, that's my catch, is that I'm in there because I'm partners with their people. However they move it. Now,
I would just like to see photos or any kind of evidence that you're moving all these diapers in the Congo.
Hold on.
I don't know. I mean, you used to talk about it a lot more. That's the main reason why I'm curious about this.
Hold on, because I got it. I've been summoned again. I don't want to show you that. Here we go. Is this it? There you go. You can put that motherfucker up.
You got to put your password back.
You can put. I don't know what you. Man, I don't gotta sit here and come in and lie to nigga. You ain't nobody. You Adam. You my partner on No Jumper.
Right.
Man, I don't gotta city.
Republic.
I gotta go back.
The Republic of Congo. I mean, this is not in English.
No, but they speak French out there. But go ahead.
Why are you giving me something written in
But
French? Obviously, I can't read it.
You can read it. You can read.
How can I read it when it's in
you see
French?
the stamps and the seals?
Yeah. And
What's that stamp and that seal for, right?
I don't know because it's in French.
Is that the invitation to come back from the government?
I don't know because I don't read
You can
French.
read it. You can read. You see the names on there? Are they dad in French too?
Mr. Mambiela Natumba.
Okay, you see the names that's got to come back, right? You know my name, right?
I'm just mystified by the fact
Is my name there?
I don't see your name.
You don't see my. Get the fuck, man. Are you?
Right. Okay, in the middle of. Okay, I do see your name, but
listen,
again,
bro.
the rest of the document is in French.
Okay, well, anybody that's from over there is going to tell you if that document was in English, it's fake. Now, you want to Google what they fucking primary language is? Now, what you do know this is what? What does it say? You.
The fact that I'm asking you for proof that the diaper brand is a real thing and you handed me a document in French seems kind of off.
It says incredible diapers.
Right, but I have no idea what it says.
But
because
you
it's not
said
in a
incredible.
language that I speak.
Is that a stamp? What does that stand for?
I don't know because it's in French.
What does it say? It says what? What is it? What, you know how to read?
République démocratique du Congo.
Oh, okay. I'm going to leave it right there.
Well, case closed.
You talking about? But I will listen again. Whenever you want to put that money up. Now I'm gonna be real.
I'm not really much of a betting man.
I'm gonna be real. It's probably gonna take me. I just entered the U.S. market. 63 stores. We got 58 of the 63, I believe, contract. I'm just entering the U.S. market. You can't come fucking around with them people who've been doing this shit 100-something years in a place where it's at a decline and it's oversaturated. You just can't do it. Now, I just got my first contracts in the U.S. I didn't anticipate being over here probably till 2028 or 29 or so because you got to have your weight up plan over here. It's no reason. So sanitary napkins are just been tested. The wipes have just been tested, but all my orders are elsewhere. But we're going to Central Valley. I just got a contract for 63 or 68 stores. I just got that information probably a week or two ago.
Well, I support you and I look forward to seeing that.
Hey, wait. Not only that, watch this. Hold on. This is how you know. This is funny because I just got this because I was a little pissed off about my about how long it was taking for my shit to get here. There we go. What's she saying?
The other invoice is for 40 pieces and 80 pieces mold fees plus import costs. The import cost may have some amount to be refunded. Those 2 containers plan to ship around March 20th and arrive in LA on April 15th.
Hey, listen, so if you think I'm just motherfucking sitting here in a fairy tale, when you building a business, especially coming from where I come from, really it's my idea, but it's majority of my team, right? But when you build these type of businesses, if you look at Amazon been around since the 90s. When's the real boom of what we know Amazon to be? The last, maybe like 8-10 years? As it is? That shit been around since the 90s. And when you build it, we can't say they wasn't doing business. It may not have been what he's doing now.
Listen, nobody wants you to own a successful diaper brand more than me. I just think it's fair for us to be a little skeptical when we really haven't seen any updates about it in many years.
Was that update? That was just today.
That was today. So you were exchanging texts with someone today.
No, that's my liaison from over there. She's from, what you mean? Like that's what it, listen, bro, again.
Listen, I'm not hating
I'm gonna say
on the diaper business.
And I'm going to say this.
I want to see the diaper business
I'm going to say
succeed.
this to you. And I've said this, and I know it sounds fucked up. I'm not these dudes in this building. I operate in the shit I'm part of and the shit I'm in. Nothing but sports, you would say, ain't doing nothing, right?
Well, I'm waiting to see what becomes of it.
Nothing but sports is already operating at 300,000. No, 238 a month already.
238 what?
238,000 a month right now.
You are saying
Nothing
that
But Sports is operating at $238,000 a month right now, and you don't know it and you don't see it, but it's on somebody's TV guide right fucking now, and it's going to by the next 4 months.
They're paying
it'll
what
double.
per month? Subscribers. are
Don't
paying
matter
per
what
month?
they paying, because we getting paid a whole nother fee. We in 6.2 million homes.
How? Who's paying for it?
See, this is now. Ask me that, Wack. How is this happening?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Right? Because I'm just giving you another business, right? That people don't see. It's not super huge. It's not super popular as of now, but it's generating income, contracted. And I told you about this company.
How can people sign up for this?
Use your Google and find Nothing But Sports.
Nothing but sports.
Entertain yourself.
Okay. The
Entertain your motherfucking self.
only place, what's it called? Okay, so we have the boxing match.
Yo.
The only place where sports never take a time out. Join for free. So many ways to watch.
And you say it's not generating nothing, right? You
Well,
want to
I'm
make
just-
another?
I've never-
Let's lower the bet. 10,000.
I don't want to bet on this, but I'm very curious about how this makes money. Like,
I know. And
So-
I'll explain to you how it makes money.
So let's
'Cause
say-
you can do it too. No jumper can. This is some real shit.
Right.
Like no all troll to the side.
Mhm.
If you listen to what I'm telling you to do, could enter this realm and start off the same way.
I just don't understand where the money is coming from. How is it making $238,000
There's
a
a
month?
lot of people that don't understand where a lot of money's coming from.
But where's it coming from?
Okay,
Because like Zeus has people paying $10-15 a month,
Zeus,
right?
Zeus is a prescription-based.
Subscription.
It's a subscription-based app.
Right. So what is this in comparison?
We're not a subscription-based app.
Well, what is it?
You ask your AI.
Okay. How does nothing but sports with a Z.com make money? Okay. Nothingbutsports.com generates revenue through a hybrid model that combines digital streaming, cryptocurrency, and live event promotions. The platform focuses on boxing and MMA, leveraging a mix of free content and high-stakes exclusive events. The platform hosts and produces live boxing and MMA events such as Caribbean Clash and Celebrity Fights.
So you
These
think
events
that's the
generate
way-
income through
Watch
ticket
this.
sales, pay-per-view, and VIP hospitality packages.
Watch this. Look, watch this. Yo, Steve.
Yeah.
Now we live right now, and I want you to just tell the truth about everything, right?
You live on what?
Oh, no jumper. Listen.
This platform incorporates
How many?
NFTs.
Listen. How many homes is Nothing But Sports in right now?
How many homes? Over 15 million?
But you can't find them, right, Adam?
Yeah, I mean. I'm
What, now,
assuming nobody
Steve,
can find
listen.
it.
What is our low contract, no matter what, that we're already generating right now?
3 cents. Well, I ain't gonna go through the statistics on that. I'm just gonna go through the total number.
No, just the top number. Where we at? Our low number.
On a low number, low twos, mid twos.
To what? $2?
38. No, you said a month.
Yeah.
238.
All right. Listen, bro. The point I'm
What
proving?
is the content?
The point I'm proving to you as a brother, you and your shit you got going is 1 trillion times stronger than this seed we planted. There are other ways, other contracts out there
So just
that
tell me, how does it make money?
Look, you didn't catch what he just started to say.
Well, I heard a dollar
At many
amount.
homes, and he said 3 cents, right? He stopped. So when you're on your TV guide, right?
I don't have to.
Or whatever. You go and you see like a channel 18, it may say fucking Abercrombie Live, right? You're like, what the fuck is that, right? But that guide, right, that's charging everybody else overall for subscribing and shit, there's a fee that's paid to any network that's part of that guide, right? And it's roughly about 3-4 cents per person that's subscribed to the overall. Now the catch is, how do you get the contract to have like no jumper
Right.
and the guideline, right?
Especially since we can't really identify any actual content. I mean, the Blueface boxing match, but that's coming up in the future.
That's new. That's our, subscription shit. But the every day-to-day shit, we are contracted to be on the platform, and this platform has 6-7 million people. And if you take that number, you times it by a certain cent that they're going to pay you for being part of it, right? That's how you make money. What you do is a hard grind.
Mm.
And when we off record, and I told you the people I was working with, you don't remember me mentioning Jared Flood and Trump Truth Media and Trump Network and all that shit?
Mm.
I came in because I was late that day. Right? This is what I'm saying. My friends and my business partners, bro, sometimes the shit's so disrespectful. The things that's put in front of me, how they making money, and the shit that I've been going through and doing to make money. Yeah, I done made a lot of money, but this shit they do, when I show you this and you say, all right, Wack, see if you can take what we're doing and put it over there, and I bring you back a contract that says, this is your low number, right? And then what they'll do once it's performing, right? They'll add it to another network that has another 4 million, then another 3 million, and then your 0.3 cents times that 4 million and that 3 million. It's a whole nother. That's why 50 Cent laughing at niggas.
But why would these networks pay you 3 cents per subscriber? Like, why? For what?
Why did you let Crip Mac come in here and sit down the day he got out of jail? It's a relationship, right? This place called America, this world we in, I got a GED, bro.
I feel like this is an evasive answer.
No, I'm telling you some real shit.
Yeah.
It's the relationships with people, bro. I got a GED. I grew up in Bequemis, a little city right there with 100,000 people.
And I feel like, I have some good relationships too, but I don't know of any relationship that would just give me $250,000 a month for no reason.
It's not for no reason.
But what is the reason?
Okay, for one, if they have a new company up there, a new network, right? You know what comes with that? A new place for advertisement, right? Guess who provides the advertisement?
The company.
And guess what they do? They share in what revenue?
The advertising revenue.
And they're only giving me a couple cents from their overall dollar that they're collecting from everybody, right?
But presumably
is it adding up to you?
What, you would have to have a lot of people watching your content in order for them to want to give you that much money.
Because you're still in YouTube land. It's not about the people that's watching the content.
You're not going to make money unless people see the advertisements on your content.
You're missing. Okay, well, they can see how many people's going there, and that dictates your growth. But just listen, if we bring somebody on this platform, 4 extras, no disrespect, 4 extras. 4 extras Instagram numbers started to soar when?
When he was on No Jumper, I guess.
Okay, so we're going to a platform that already got 7 million people on it. And on pops.
And what is that platform?
And on pops a new channel. What's gonna happen? Regardless.
Some people will watch the content. What is that platform?
And we talk about it off camera. Well, if you want to. Look, I called my business partner blind. That's one of them. It's only 3 of us. He's one of them. I called him blind. I gave you a number, right? Like, again, Adam, and I've told you time and time again, and I know you're in your comfort zone because you're doing well for yourself. I've talked to Josh and all kind of people. Bro, it's other shit we can do on some real shit because people ask me. They like, yo, Wack, that No Jumper. I'm like, I ask him, but I don't. I stay in my lane because this is your business.
It would just have to make more sense to me.
I mean, the only thing makes sense to me is when they say deliver this here, our tech team will do the work here. This is how you getting paid. This your bottom line. This is our revenue split when it comes to the ad. And this is what's coming to you every month, every quarter, so on and so forth. As long as that motherfucking wire is hitting and I can go over there and see that it's there, I don't know how much more sense it need to make.
But how can I access the nothing but sports content? Do I have to have like a Roku or whatever the hell that was?
I mean, we totally understand that's how a lot of people's working. And now you're getting smart.
Well, that was the logo that was on the website.
See, Zeus has his own app, right?
But people are paying for Zeus, right?
Zeus
There's no
has his
free
own
version
app.
of it, right?
Right? Imagine Zeus being a network, and then it had other stations, right? That's part of his network. And Zeus is saying, for you to bring your format over here, I'll pay you 2 cents or 3 cents times the people that's already subscribing, because I need more shit and I need more slots where I can, because I have a ad team over here, an ad company, because they own the ad company, right? I need more slots to put more ad revenue, and we're gonna share in that. These motherfuckers is monopolizing the system.
What I will say is that I know we have a lot of smart people who watch this podcast, a lot of sleuths out there. So while I might not necessarily have the time to dig into this and see what content is available, I think that they're probably going to do the digging for us.
They can.
And maybe they can kind of flesh
They're gonna
out.
they're gonna find number sports. They're gonna find a bunch of different shows on there because we pay for them. We license them out.
So that's coming out of the $238,000 a month.
No, it's whatever costs. Well, the first 6 months we partnered with the people, right? And I got to do something for them as well. But when you see me, like, think about it. You think Blueface, I couldn't have took that shit to the Zone, anywhere else. I could have took that fucking Swaggy P fight anywhere, right? Sure. But you know, that's just like me bringing something here. Why would I bring it here? You know what I'm saying? Because I got a situation with you here, right? So reason why I took it over there. Did you just watch the Clarissa Shields fight?
I did not.
You know they got 4 buckles, right?
Buckles?
Yeah, in the ring. 4 buckles.
Okay, 4 corners. Yeah.
I control 2 of the corners. Nothing but sports.
Really?
This a fact.
That's interesting.
Just a fact.
Can we find this?
Yeah, you can find it.
Okay.
This a fact.
Well, definitely.
Again, shit that people ain't pay attention to, but because it ain't on YouTube or something, people tend to be like, oh, we don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, the fight is.
I tell you what, here we go. Watch this,
Look.
watch this, watch this, watch this.
Whoops.
Brought to you tonight by Salida Promotions and Win Records in association with 313 Presents and Kings Promotions. Sponsored by Zeus, Bet Online, OnlyFans, M-Select Luxury Water, Tough Shed,
In the corners.
MT Financial, and Nothing But Sports.
They did show it?
Bro, listen, my nigga, like, listen, just, I don't.
How much do you have to pay to sponsor something like this?
I didn't pay shit for it.
Why not?
I didn't
How's
pay
that
a
work?
dime for it.
How's that work?
On Paru, I didn't pay a dime for it. Right? It's called When You're in Business.
Oh, right there. I think your text needs to be easier to read.
It's 2 of them.
This is pretty hard to read.
It's one and the other one. That's cool. You go down it heavy one.
No, but I mean, everybody else's
but then
logos
again,
are in clear
this is a pretty big deal fight. But you know, the things that I do, because they're not amplified like that, you think it ain't moving. That's not necessarily so, bro.
I just think you probably should be more transparent with how people can support this content.
No, not
Since
necessarily.
I still am kind of confused about how I'm going to be able to like get this app on so that I can do my own research.
Some shit
I can watch this on Apple TV on my iPhone. So is there an app?
Listen, some shit you just let do his thing.
That is a strange way to talk about a business, but
I mean, bro, I'm just putting what I'm telling the people is it's a lot of things out there going on that's in its early stages that may not be amplified to be big and be popular, but that don't mean it ain't making money.
And for the record, it's not nothing but bunt cakes, right?
I don't know what the hell
that's
that
the
is.
first thing.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Kia. I remember when Kia came out here, we had the contracts.
Search Nothing But Sports on the Apple iPhone on the App Store, and the first thing that comes up is DAZN, and then Fanatics, and then a video game called Shooting Hoops. Like, how do I get this on my phone?
He looking for it. He looking hard because he said it ain't making no money.
Well, no, I would want to be.
No,
you'd think you would want to make it like easy to find, right?
Man, I don't have to say nothing about Nothing But Sports. Nothing But Sports is on autopilot, brother. I don't listen, man. A lot of people don't like me because they can't figure me out.
Well, I mean, I definitely can't figure out how I'm supposed to arrive at this content.
Listen.
It says that you can watch it on the iPhone. How do I find it on the iPhone?
And let me ask you a question. If I would have never told you about that, and it was 7 fights, and those buckles never changed, and I swear to God, I didn't spend 1 penny. My company didn't spend 1 penny on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's who we tied to and who we doing business with.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But the point of an advertisement is to generate attention for the product.
Yeah, okay, but do you think that's there? It's not a product?
Well, I can't find it in the App Store.
You think that's there? It's not a product?
Well, you tell me. How do I get it on my phone?
I'm asking you. Do you think it's not there? It's not a product?
How do I get it on my phone?
I just want to make the bet first.
Well,
I want to bet you.
I don't understand why we would have to have a bet in order for me to be able to find the content.
Because listen, it's really not important to me to promote that on No Jumper. I'm just telling you.
You think that would be a good place to promote such content?
Listen, when it's time for that, then I'll do that.
Why would now not be a good time? You're buying or you're getting advertisements in boxing matches, but you won't say it on a podcast?
When it's, well, you know, the boxing match is being advertised. It was a great thing. I appreciate you for showing up to support. Shout out to Vlad and everybody else that showed up to support. Zab, Judah, and the rest of them. When it's time for me to go hard on this, I will. My point is, just because it ain't loud doesn't mean it ain't generate money. That's my whole point, bro.
But as a business, you want to be loud. You want people to know about it. You want it to be clear how they can view it. And I'm laying it out for you right now, and you still won't tell us how we can access it.
Because listen, I know what we're doing and how we're doing it, right? And right now at this point in time, No Jumper ain't really what we're doing with that. When you get people,
you don't think that our audience is the target demographic that might want to watch a bunch of sports on TV?
My point with this is just to show you, just because it's not popular and it's not loud, doesn't mean it's not winning. That's all I'm saying.
But if you can't even tell me or the people at home how to access it.
I don't want to tell you.
Why?
It doesn't matter to me right now, because that situation is built on a guaranteed situation. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't matter.
Okay. That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense to you because you're from a world to where your money is driven by the demand of the people you promote to. Right. That's a business to where it doesn't matter because what it's tied to and the politics around and what is contractually
maybe right now we don't need to access it for some reason, but Blueface has a fight in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
How will we watch it?
All right, give me to about April, we'll talk about it.
So in April we'll be able to download the app.
In April, everything's gonna fire up. In April, everything's gonna fire up.
And what does this mean? New media. Show the screen. New media content added monthly, and then it just says 1,000. Like, what does that mean? What is the new? What is 1,000 new media contents being added?
80 plus countries, right? Right.
But what is 1,000 new media content added?
80 plus countries, right? Well, let's start right there. If that's telling you it's in 80 plus countries, right? Do you know what they watching in India?
I don't.
Or Germany? This is my point. Is you motherfuckers is caught up on what y'all can see in this little box. I'm caught up on what's moving overall. Yes, I would love to be fucking Red Bull.
So you're telling me that people in India and Germany can access this content, but for some reason I can't.
And you know what? See, now you're getting smarter. So if somebody,
for the record, I was being sarcastic because that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, that's a smart thing. If somebody tells you, hey, listen, the contract is this, but the contract says you're going to be restricted for this amount of time in these regions, but this is going to be your guarantee. After that, you cross over that threshold, we'll move you here, here, and here, then that number will double or triple.
So you're saying it's live in other countries, but not America?
I don't care about pushing it right here.
Can I use my VPN to pretend that I'm from India and download it?
I don't know what you can use. I don't know about a VPN. But what I do know is I can send you a link and you can watch everything on it. And I'm going to send you that after the show.
I would like that.
I'm going to send it to you. But my point is, Adam,
also, I can
just because it's not right here in your face in the good old USA don't mean it ain't making money.
Well, this is the first time that anyone has ever told me about a content business in which it was impossible for people to get the content.
It's not content driven though, bro.
it's a TV network and it's not content driven?
Well, because when we say content, it's kind of what we do. You get what I'm saying? Right?
Well, content could be anything that people
We ain't got
consume.
nobody that's doing live shit, none of that shit. It's places you can go, spend 20, 30,000, and you can pick all the titles you want. Right now, I could take 20 grand, take no jumper, and put motherfucking goddamn training day, Friday, whatever the fuck else we want to put on there, right? So we can license it out, we can create that, right? You get what I'm saying? So if somebody told you, hey, Adam, go put up 50 television shows or movies on no jumper, and then we're going to put you on this network and we're going to pay you this guarantee a month, and then we'll revenue share on the ads that we're going to pump through there. Do you understand it then?
No.
You don't get it?
No.
Would you know how to go get those movies and TV shows?
Legally? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure I could
legally.
figure it out.
No, I'm talking about right now. Would you know how to do it legally?
I wouldn't know right now, but I'm sure I could figure
That's
it out
my
in an
point.
afternoon.
I know how to do it legally. So it's another game. And it's a game I really want to show you because I really think it's a lane for no jumper. I swear to God. You're a brother to me. I f with your wife. You got a child. So it'd be beneficial to them. If you would help, let me show you.
Listen, I would love to make $250,000 a month off
There
of a
we go.
network that
So I'm
nobody
glad
can
you
sign
said
up
that.
for, but apparently
Okay,
is available
listen.
in India and Germany.
Okay, hold on. I'm glad you said that.
I would love that. Yeah.
No, now listen. So Wack can run point though, right?
Sure, yeah.
Wack, everything will go to you and your legal, right? Wack can run point. I'm glad you said that. Now let Wack do his dance.
Okay. Because I want in. This
Yo,
sounds like the best
Steve.
business ever.
Yeah.
I need you to call Jared, set me up a conference call with me, you, and him. Adam just gave me the green light to take no jumper and build it out like we're built out.
Okay. That shit is nothing. I'll do that shit immediately.
Thank you.
No jumper's a big motherfucking
That he has no idea what he just did for us. Thank you. Look, bro, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. This shit is about who you know. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
You didn't look, this dude, Lil John, had been with me and waited like 3 days to say, P-Funk, man, that shit you was talking about, was that what I was really hearing? It's not about what you know, because I'm gonna be real, Adam. I didn't know. But they came to me and said, Wack, we're missing a piece of this shit to get the contract. What's the piece? What you think the piece was? We need some attention on our subscription side of it. If we get that piece, we lock this in. Okay, what's in it for me? We'll bring you in as a partner with this cut. We'll salary you up, and this is what it's been. And you know what you saw? Blueface Swaggy P. Nothing but sports. Now what I'm telling you is, your shit is 1 trillion times bigger than that shit. He's already greenlit me and told me, Wack, you got 5 slots. Let me know what you want. So I'm going to double back. I'm going to show him what it is. I'm going to show you what it is. Everything I was telling you to do is very simple, very easy.
Okay.
I can sit down with Josh and show him. But look, this is your baby. But on that aspect of it, we partners.
Okay.
Hold up.
Sure. Listen, this conversation went in a direction that I never could have expected in a million years.
And
God,
listen, shout out to the idiot.
I don't know if I'm going to be podcasting much longer because I'm about to start making $250,000 a month off of licensing Friday and next Friday and the Friday after next.
That was an example.
I know, but I'm going to have all those movies and more on the No
watch
Jumper
this.
streaming service. So many ways to watch: Roku, Android, Apple TV, Apple iPhone, Apple iPad, Amazon Fire, and much more. 80 plus countries, available with 1,000 new media contents added monthly.
Listen to me. When I give you the link to Number Sports, you gonna call me and you gonna say, that's my director. You gonna call me, you gonna say, hey bro, where the you get all these movies and shit from? I'm gonna say, bro, this is what I'm telling you. We didn't shoot the movie.
I have a better idea.
What?
Nothing but jorts.
For what? What is them, bro?
Jean shorts.
Is them the shorts you wore for 10 days that time?
I do, yeah.
I remember you wore some shorts for that.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's a real white boy shit.
And I actually really don't like these. I think they're very ugly.
But why the fuck you wear them?
I saw them. They looked comfortable.
Hey, let me ask you a question on some real shit.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if I'm the only one to do it.
Okay.
Sometimes when you know you got to come in to go do something, and you looking at the wardrobe in the closet, and you be like, man, f*** that. Give me these shorts and this hoodie, and I'm going to throw on these Nikes and I'm out.
Yeah. Sometimes I save
I don't give a
myself
fuck,
time.
bro.
I save myself time by taking a shower and then putting on the clothes that I know I'm going to want to wear to work out later. So I'll just wear my Lululemon pants to the office.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way.
I even bother to put jeans on. You know? It's going to take me an extra 1
Hey,
minute.
yo, I be seeing some of these dudes, they be swagged out. I ain't gonna lie. I said, boy, them niggas is fashion statements. Man,
I sit here, I
shit.
take my shoes off half the time.
Bro, that's what I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially when I know it might be a battle, you know, with the 22-ster.
But then sometimes I have to take photos with dudes who dress reasonably fashionable. And, you know, when I'm standing next to them, I feel like kind of a bum.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You think I'm a hard guy to get along with?
I think that would be an understatement.
No,
yeah.
for real though.
Yeah. And I think that's fair to say, yeah.
I am?
I mean, compared to most people, yeah, I would say getting along with you is a bit of a labyrinth.
I mean, when you say getting along, people had their debates, you know, their opinions.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying I have that hard of a time getting along with you, but I would say that, like, if I think of like every other person I've met in my entire life, would I say that almost all of them are easier to get along with than you? Yeah. I mean, that's probably fair to say.
Okay, now you do know, like, when you dealing with different type of people, you get a different type of.
No, for sure. And in terms of 48-year-old former prisoner, gang member, Pyru, etc.
I don't drink.
Probably easier to do business with you than that demographic on average. Yeah. But like when I think about like a lot of the kids I worked with in high school, or that, you know, like when I think about my girl's friends, her makeup artists, like, yeah, I mean, these people.
Damn, you putting me down there with the makeup artist?
I'm just saying, they're probably like her makeup artist would be easier to get along with than you.
But that's a different type.
Probably more like normal.
Are you a narcissist?
That has been thrown around.
I'm
yeah,
a narcissist.
I think that's fair.
I embrace that shit. You know what I realize? Most people that have egos, that's leaders, that's dominant type people, their way or no way, because it's just what it is. If you with me, you with me. If you're not, you're not. The ones that win, they're narcissists. And people say it as if to down you. I embrace that shit. The narcissists need to stand up. They need to be like, damn, that dude's a millionaire. He's a billionaire. He owns this. He does. Maybe you need to work on on being a narcissist.
I agree.
I believe you're a narcissist.
The problem is that it takes me like 25 minutes to get home. I'm supposed to be home at 8. 18 minutes until 8, so I'm going to be at least 7 minutes late. So I really got to duck out right here because I would like to have the conversation about our narcissism. But
so you agree with it? You embrace it?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Recently, I called myself a narcissistic egomaniac.
Yeah, I'm a narcissist.
And my wife was like, "Oh, so you know."
I'm a narcissist.
Yeah.
Yo, check out Blueface and Rooga.
Nothing but jorts coming soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. Lots of good content out there.
March 14th is going down.
Crip Mac interview number 2 coming soon.
Yo, that's fucked
out.
up, dude. Put him on the phone with a transgender.
I
that
know.
shit wasn't right.
And you know what's fucked up about that is that I had that exact kind of footage because we did a BMX jam, right? And there was a trans BMX rider. It's a guy. I don't know if they're on hormones or what, but they were dressed like a woman. And I actually had footage of Crip Mac watching this person ride and saying, "Oh, I'd like to bust her an asshole open." And it was a biological male. And I actually, and my filmer at that time said, "Oh my God, that clip's going to go so viral." And I said, "No, don't put that out."
Well, you got to put it out now.
I might be able to find it somewhere, but I'm not going to do that because Crip Mac asked me very sincerely after that, "Adam, please don't ever do any content where you try to trick me with a trans person."
Sam. In Central,
I gotta go.
Hold on, wait, look. In the central area of California, how many stores we contracted at right now?
We're at 52. We need to be at 68.
All right, cool.
Wow.
I hit you back. Listen,
people, I'm getting you the answers that you want.
Listen.
What is going on with the diapers? What's going on with nothingbutjorts.com? I'm getting you the answers.
Listen to me, bro.
Yes.
It's a different world, and I'm gonna show you because I'm gonna make so much money off this no jumper play. You have no fucking idea. And I'm cutting my team in. I'm gonna give all y'all points on my side on Pawn Row. So, cause this shit finna make a killing. This shit I had to do with this shit is
You all got to witness.
it's going down.
You all got to witness.
It's going down.
Shout out to the Edgars. Shout out to the blacks. Shout out to the white boys, the wiggers even.
Shout out to the white dude who put the motherfucking bullet in there for the white dude to kill the white.
It was a woman. Her middle name is Gutierrez. Appreciate everybody who watched.
You ain't shit. You see that shit?
Just saying.
Edgar, you caught that right?
It said that.
Oh,
but then it
you
said,
motherfucker.
but it said she was a white woman.
We out.
It said she was a white woman.
Hey, yo.